hop aboard the hype rocket to Planet Awesome Sauce.
I may not be the world's greatest lover, but 17th place isn't half bad.
It's Madamus of the Back Library, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator, streaming throughout every week. Retro and modern game stream, watch and fail, yapping stream. He'll call you pretty. Cozy reading stream, because he loves you. Karaoke stream, prepare your ear holes. Bonus gorilla stream, watch them for Harambe. If you don't watch live, Chibi Madamus will cry. Is that not enough? If you don't watch live, this kitten could explode.
Don't blame me, I did not authorize any of this.
New schedule posted weekly on X and YouTube. Go read it. All streams scheduled in Eastern Time. God's favorite time zone. Always streaming horizontal, never vertical. Just the way you like it. Follow, subscribe, like, watch, do the things, have the fun.
I don't know what that last part even means.
Madamus of the Back Library.
Greetings, brohams, what the dillio? Welcome to the Back Library. I am Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator. Hail to the chat. Welcome in Haunted Mari. Welcome in Twin Opinion. Welcome in Daylin. Welcome in Judd. Welcome in Kilbert. Literally 1984. I'm not quite sure what I did that compares to 1984, but Oakley Dokley. Welcome in Mari. Yes, chat. Mari is going to be, I know Library Bot already got, but we're going to post it again. Mari is going to be doing her PNG debut at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time, whatever the Eastern Time is. And that'll be over on the Twitch. There's your link. We're going to show at least part of it on stream here tonight, because we want to see Mari's new PNG. I want to make sure of all you see Mari's PNG, but go over to Twitch, show her some love. Don't just watch it through me. Don't do it. PNG. So there are different levels. There are different types of models for streamers. There are live 2D models, which are the models that look like a 2D anime. There are Vroid 3D models, which is what I use, which is like the super budget version of a VTuber model. And then there's PNG, which are usually static images, but professionally drawn and look awesome. So a lot of times, and a PNG, a lot of times will become the basis for a live 2D model later on. So Mari tonight is going to be debuting her new fantastical PNG model. And we want to show her all the love and support we can. So, I mean, sure, watch it here, but also click the link and watch her on Twitch. You don't have Twitch. Gotcha. I understand. I don't watch a lot of people on Twitch. I watch Mari on Twitch. Mari can attest to this. Come to think of it, I think y'all know I only follow like 4 people on Twitch. And I think Mari is the main one I watch over there, because everyone else I follow on there also streams to YouTube. So Mari is, Mari is, for all intents and purposes, Mari is the main reason I head over to Twitch. So everyone else, I follow them on Twitch if they've got dual accounts over on YouTube and the Twitch to show them the love. But and it is, just so you know, if you don't have Twitch, they do it is free over there, just like YouTube. The only difference really is that, I mean, they've got differences with the emotes and differences with some of the with the way they handle their advertising, things like that, but variations on a theme. So yeah, Mari is going to be starting in, holy Hannah, about 15 minutes, Mari. Get excited. I know you've said things about don't be nervous. You're going to do awesome. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. So yeah, so chat, we'll be, in addition to all the other yapping tonight, we will be, I'm going to pop Twitch up behind me. I mean, not here, not on this screen, but pop. Don't be nervous, Mari. Just treat it like any other stream. I've found that every stream I've gotten nervous about, it's, you know, it's better off just to treat it like another day at the office. I know it isn't, but if you think about it that way, you're less likely to get yourself in a tizzy. Because God knows I was nervous as hell when I did my read-alongs, which I haven't even been doing anymore. So yeah, yeah. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do amazing. Mari's gonna do amazing. Chat, put hearts in. If anyone who's in chat, put hearts in right now. For Mari, thank you. Including me. I guess I can. There we go. Well, I typed. I did the generic heart just because you know, chat. Okay, that was a bad choice because I just realized when you draw a heart like that in chat, it doesn't always look quite like it was meant to. Let me find the actual emote. Where's the button? Oh dear, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Where's the real heart? There we go. Okay, but going back to saying hello, I already said hello to everyone, but also, if you are currently watching, if you are currently lurking, thank you for lurking. If you're VOD watching, like, comment, do all the things. Thank you for VOD watching. I'm getting confused. Chat, it's been a long day for me. I am getting confused. Let me try that again. Thank you, Daylin. Perfect. What was I saying? Yes, if you are VOD watching, thank you for VOD watching. Please consider a comment on the VOD. It does help with the algorithm. Like, subscribe, follow on Twitter, do all the things, have the fun, win the game. Yeah. I'm just, my head's spinning. My head's been spinning all week. So before we get into switching over to the Twitch and putting that behind us for Mari's big reveal, for those of you who want to watch it here, though you should go over there. I almost did it again. I almost did the I didn't do the I just did the Yes. So I woke up miserable today. Oh, Megs, welcome in, welcome in. You said you need to stop that. I know, I knew. Thank you, Judd. All the yeah. So I guess our friend Moo wasn't the only one who got sick this weekend, so I knew I did. Sunday, I told y'all that I was slow cooked. I run a delivery thing as a side gig. I have to bounce for pre-stream checks. Have a good, absolutely, Mari. Check the checks, double check the triple checks and whatnot. Have a great time. We'll be watching, wishing you all the love. Have a great PNG debut. And like I said, chat, for those of you coming in, we're going to pop Mari up behind me and we're going to watch at least the beginnings of the PNG debut here. From there, she's going to be moving on to doing a collab with Priory. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've only watched him a couple times, but yeah. So yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Sick. Boy, my brain is... Y'all, do I sound like I got crazy ADHD sometimes? I think I do. I think VTubing has revealed that in me. So I run this, my side gig has to do with deliveries. A lot of you know that. And I got stuck because of all the some crap. I got stuck. Jennifer, welcome in, welcome in. It's all right. I'm trying. I can only stream YouTube or Twitch on my phone. Yeah, but it's incapable of streaming both simultaneously. Usually good otherwise, but it does have its limits. I got that, Daylin. I understand. But Stan, welcome. Yes, welcome in, Jennifer. Okay, so like I was saying, I got my side gig. And like I said earlier this week, they stuck me in an unair conditioned vehicle, and these the older vehicles that are not air conditional are air conditioned. Good grief. They are also just practically all metal. There's nothing to even remotely protect you from the heat. It's like just being inside of a hot metal cooking machine. But you could turn on a fan to blow hot air on you sometimes. I think I got mild heat stroke. And it just has been slowly catching up with me, which happened to me before on this job about a year ago. It was like I knew I had gotten a heat stroke, a mild one, but it didn't really hit full force until 2 days later. Man, it hit me this morning. Between the nausea and the soreness and everything else. But I'm feeling good now. I am feeling good now. We are feeling good now. I hope we're feeling good now. I hope all of chat is feeling good now. So what all don't you do that to me. I'm looking at one of my PCs and it's starting to show me the thing that it wants to restart for Microsoft updates. Thank you, Microsoft. Yeah, so today's just a normal yapping session. Is the car stick shift, push button, or updates to fully automatic? The vehicle, it is an automatic. It is an automatic, but 9 times out of 10, the display for shifting gears doesn't work, so you just have to count. Don't you love when Windows likes to force updates on you? Yeah, and my favorite, Omegs, is that my gaming machine at one point updated to Windows 11 without me realizing that's why I was updating to. Thankfully, I was able to roll it back. Of course, I know within the next few... Yeah, I was able to roll it back. I rolled it back immediately once it popped up and I realized, oh, what the hell happened? And it's been fine ever since. Anything else PC weirdness that I need to mention that's happened? Oh, so I'm not recording now. Let me start it recording just to double check. I'm recording my stream now. So I mentioned the other day I'd been having problems with OBS, where for some reason OBS, which for those of you who don't know what OBS is, it's the software that most people use for streaming, and it's free. Windows 11 is bad. It depends on who you ask, Judd. If you ask Microsoft, they don't think it's bad. I don't like it because every time a new Windows comes out, it creates new incompatibilities with old software. It just happens every time. There's no way around it. So that's my problem. And the other problem I have is that Microsoft has snuck in something into their terms of service, where by accepting Windows 11, you also give them permission to seize control of all the data on your hard drives. I forget where it is. We can maybe look that up tonight, even though it sounds like conspiracy theory crap. There is something where Microsoft snuck into their terms of service that your data is now their data, that sort of thing. And they claim it's so that you know they can make sure you're not pirating. No, it's no. My personal files are not your bit. That Schmentai folder that I definitely don't have is not Microsoft's to toy with. Back in 2009, I hated automatic updates at work on Windows Server 2003, the original edition, not the R2. Ooh. I never, no, Omegs, I definitely don't have a Schmentai folder. That was a joke. The closest y'all are going to get to Schmentai from the Madamus is going to be tomorrow, because tomorrow is the full moon, and that means it's the full moon full goon special, which means we're going to be playing this week Caladrius Blaze. Caladrius Blaze is a spaceship shooter, I think it's a vertical shooter, and apparently you blow people's clothes off. But I don't think there's anything actually sussy. I don't think there's any full-on nudity. If there is, then I'd like to thank everyone for being members before my channel was closed. I love Gooner Shooter. Yeah, I've got another one too, which I legitimately twin opinion am afraid to stream. I've never played it, but it's one called Tenta shooter, which I guess has to do with fighting off tentacles. And yeah, I think it automatically applied the 18 plus DLC. So I don't know how I could get around it now. You give up on the last game. Oh, which one? The rhythm, the love rhythm I'm saving. The love rhythm, ow. That hurt. I slipped. The love's rhythm or love rhythm, I liked it, but I think we can maybe get a collab. Someday I'm going to trick some poor unsuspecting VTuber of, Oblivion. Oblivion will probably come back to for at least one more stream, Judd. It's just, you know, the full moon takes the precedence. So we're taking a week off of Oblivion, and then we'll see what happens. I'm going to try Oblivion again. It's not your Schmentai folder. It's your homework folder. You know what? That reminds me, Daylin. I was going through one of my hard drives that still worked. I've got a few that are dead, and it makes me sad because I lost some really important data. I lost something that's a while back it's irreplaceable unless I build it again from scratch, and I'm just not gonna. I found on one of my hard drives some of my homework. I did find some of my old homework. Didn't keep it, but I found some of it. Let me go ahead, chat, and take us into the other screen so that we can be ready for when Mari pops up. Oh, by the way, you mean the Miss October pinups from 2000? I don't have any pinups, I promise. Actually, I don't. I'm thinking, no, I definitely don't. Nothing like that. All right, let me make sure. Let me get to Haunted Mari's channel. We posted the link before. Let me post it again, just for giggles and squits. Here's the Mari link if y'all want to go check out her. She starts. She said she starts tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, so that should be in 4 minutes. No comment. What was I going? Oh, one thing I wanted to mention, chat, that I'm going to be adding. If you can follow my mouse isn't really showing it. I'm taking a cue from another VTuber who I watch. She doesn't like to be mentioned on other streams, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh my gosh. How am I forgetting the name of one of my, Amia Aranya, who does a lot of retro games, and she does them afternoons. Most of her streams that she does are afternoon streams, but one of the things she does with games, especially with point and clicks, is in the bottom left corner. She has a green light and a red light, and she has a green light for when hints are allowed, but no backseating, and a red light when chat needs to not give any hints whatsoever. So she can, and I'm thinking with my point and clicks chat, I'm thinking of putting something like that up. And this is just one of those things just to protect myself from potential spoilers, especially as we play some of the point and clicks that I really have never touched before, or I've really never played all the way through before. I'm thinking of putting in a green light, red light thing. Pour cold water, wake up. I think I'm awake now. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to put a green light, red light thing in there. It'll be a little different. And I don't think I'm going to do like I was first thinking. You should make a needlessly complicated light system. Yeah, I need different colors. I think we're going to make it like the terror alert system, Twin Opinion. So we're going to have about 7 different colors. And once we get it to, we'll have it at, you know, whatever the pink, when it's lit up pink, you're only supposed to give a certain hints that it can be said within 2 sentences. Does yelling "Are we there yet?" at the top of my lungs count as backseating? Depends on the stream. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say something completely off topic real quick. So one of the things I've noticed lately on the Twitter, as y'all know, the Twitter is, like so many things, like all social media, becomes a hub for so many political things. And one of the things for me is, even though most people know where I stand politically, because I don't hide it, but I don't talk politics. This isn't a political channel. God, I look at some of these younger streamers, and I want to say, I'm not a boomer. I'm not necessarily old, but I look at some of these really young ones who are just starting out, and I see them decide to go full on political because of different things that are happening that they either agree with or disagree with. And they post things like, you know, I don't care if this loses me followers. I don't care if this costs me. I don't care if you want to unfollow me, blah, blah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay? If you're starting out, please, if you are someone who is thinking of getting into streaming, if you are, and you're watching me right now, I am a nobody, okay? I'm a nobody. I love my audience dearly. It's an audience I have cultivated and that I'm working to cultivate more. If you are a young, just starting out streamer, and you are still working to cultivate your audience, unless your brand is going to be political, and if it is, good, whatever, fine, good on you. Just don't do it. Come on, stay out of it. Please. This isn't me. You know what? This isn't me. I just don't want to. I hate seeing people crash and burn needlessly. I hate seeing people shoot themselves in the foot. Don't say that you're not a nobody. Oh, well, Judd, you know what I mean. What I mean by that, Judd, is I'm a minnow in a very big ocean. I am a minnow in this is a large pond of streamers. And it's a pond of streamers that gets smaller when people either A, give up, or they shoot themselves in the foot. And I'm begging people, I'm not saying don't be true to who you are. I'm not saying, I think it's fine for people to have a general idea of where you stand. That's fine. I don't think that you should lie about who you are, but that doesn't mean you go out there and rail on things. Please, please, just don't do it. Don't. I'm saying this because I've seen people reposting things and regurgitating things. Stay in your lane is the best. Yeah, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, because I just don't want to see. I don't want to see ones who I do love, or ones who there are ones who I have tried to start supporting. Too sometimes I see them start doing that, and it even makes me. In some cases, it even alienates me, and it's sad. But that's just human nature. Yeah, stay in your lane. And if your lane, and the thing is, if your lane, like I've said, if your lane's going to be politics or going to be social issues, fine. I can point to plenty who have done that and have done well. I'll name one right now, Kirsche versus Stahl, the one, the uncancelable Kirsche, who many a person has tried to get banned from whatever, and she has grown a massive loyal audience. God bless. And if that's what you want to do it, but better be good at it. Better be good at it, and better make sure you know what you're talking about. Don't be ignorant, because people know ignorance, and that's gonna, you're done before you start. Yeah, it's unfortunate when it happens. It is, Omegs. It is. It is, and I've let me make sure. Let me see if Mari's up yet. Yeah, I get this, man. Soapbox. Honestly, Twin, that's the closest you're going to see to me, other than railing against Doctor Who and the changes, or Star Trek or Star Wars or Marvel and whatnot. That's probably the most you're going to get me complaining. And it's not even me going off on a political subject. It's me going on a don't be political. Being ignorant kills an audience when it comes to... Exactly. And yeah, and always remember too, there's always someone smarter in the room. You're never going to be the smartest person in the room, because someone is going to come in and someone is going to flatten you. Unless you really know your stuff, someone's gonna flatten you, and then you're gonna wind up banning them, and it's just gonna look even worse for you. I don't stream because I would only create an online occult for the fun of trolling. Yeah, it's yeah. But like I said, and that doesn't mean the last thing I'll say about it, like I said before, it doesn't mean don't be who you are. It doesn't mean hide who you are. It just means don't make that your thing. Don't make that your thing. I have, so far as a VTuber, I have made one single as far as I know, unless I miss some, I've made one single political post. That's it. And it was one that was very generic, and that's the most it'll ever be. That's what 4chan is for. Yeah, oh God. 4chan, I'm surprised it's not 8chan by now. Vote for Mammoth. I don't know about that, Twin. Twin opinion, I'm too smart. I like to think I'm too smart to run for office, because I know that you run for office, you're invited. First thing that would happen is they'd find out I was a VTuber. They'd find out I was a VTuber, and that's where it would all end. Hey, he was one of these anime boys, and he was clicking like on all these sussy pictures. Can't believe Matt doesn't want to stand on a white knight and give his opinion and fight on every issue known to man on Twitter. I'm gonna chat. Okay, let me drop a little bit of the mask. When I was IRL, and I used to be on Facebook, because of the past career I was in, and which there was a time when I became hyper political. Now, I like to think I was not ignorant. I knew what I talked about, but it got to a point where I felt like that was all I was doing. I felt like all I was doing, I realized it too late. I realized that I had gone full bore political before it was too late. And at that point, you can't come back from it. You can't go from, a person can easily go from being apolitical to political. You cannot go back. Once you make that choice, there's no going back. And even if you do go, even if you can backtrack a little bit, it's never going to be enough to backtrack, because you're still going to be locked into that other thing, and that's what you're going to be. Nope. My political statement is and always has been, vote for Pedro. He offers you his protection. He will make all your dreams come true. Don't let them find out about the Gooner shooter. Yeah, no kidding. When people smell politics, they swarm in, and the hate starts flowing. Well, not just the hate. You build an echo chamber. You build an echo chamber. You know what? And I'll say that that's one reason why I have never done the... Let me see. Is Mari on yet? No, she's not. What time is it? It's 10:36. Am I screwed up? No, I'm not. Okay. I'm on her page. I just want to make that clear. I'm on her page. Okay. Is she? Oh, dear. No. Oh, gosh. God bless. We're rooting for you, Mari. We're going to stay right here. Hydration break, and then I'll rail on some more. Madamans for president, I will vote for you. No, you don't want to do that, Judd. You don't want to do that. I know that I wouldn't. No, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, it's one, like I said though, it's one of those things you can't come back for. You either want to be an entertainer or you don't. Simple as that. And if you yeah, chill in or chat with us. I'm trying to get the chat to open. It's not opening. Oh, I'm stuck in an ad break again. Okay, I'm stuck in an ad break. Everything's cool. Chat, this is an ad break. Huh? No, you're good, Judd. I appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Watch. Come on. Okay, yeah, I got the rules already. Let's go. Mari. Okay.
But yes, look at that. We've got.
There we go. Let me get the audio. Let me turn off my BGM chat and let me turn her up a bit.
Our model aficionado did such a lovely job with your model. Look at how wonderful it is, Mari. You are looking absolutely fantastic. That full.
There we go.
You move, you speak, you dance. There are no strings on you.
Oh wow, I love this. It is so cute.
You know. But regardless, hello everyone. It's so great to be back. Thank you again for Mari for inviting me here back onto her channel, so I can continue the running bit.
It does work well. It looks nice.
I only exist as an entity that invades other.
Yeah, this so this is a PNG model. Just so you know. It's like a VTuber, and it does have limited movement like that, so it does.
Met me before. Hello, nice to see you again.
Oh, I'm blocking her a bit. Let me move me. Where am I? Ah, there we go. Cut. Boom. There. Fixed.
And it was absolutely awesome, and fellas, don't you just hate it when you're trying to set up your stream and the tormented voices of the damned begin interrupting your introduction? Hello!
Yeah, okay, here let me, I went silent for a minute because I was trying to, think of something to say, and I can't think to say. Oh.
400.
I don't have ad block on.
Oh, okay. Mari.
I don't know why it said that. I don't know why it said that, chat. Okay.
We're starting strong. You've earned it. You've earned your following. You've earned your lovely audience.
Yeah, I think she might know Omegs.
This day is about
because they were saying something about the voices of the damned.
You've made.
All of what I just said wasn't audible. Oh, we are starting off strong. Hi.
That's so funny. Okay. I'm so well.
I thought she knew and was trying to fix it.
Moment of Mari tearfully and soulfully spilling out her deep appreciation for you all and shedding a few tears over how wonderful her community is and how much growth she made over the past year. And this is a brilliant stuff.
I thought she was trying to. Yeah. Okay. So there she goes. Mari was trying to.
This is really.
Wow. That was unfortunate.
This is a really great.
That's it happens to all of us. The scuff is real, chat. The scuff is real.
Everybody. I'm your host, Haunted Mari.
Here we go.
And yeah, no, just to repeat what I said earlier. It's been a year.
There we go.
Here's the new PNG. I hope you all enjoy it. And I just wanted to say thank you again for it's. If you told me I was gonna get to where I am.
We love you.
This point last year, I would have laughed. Honestly.
3.
And if it wasn't for the friends I've made along the way, then I probably
honestly, chat. Just so you know. Happens to all of us. It happens to all of us. One of my streams, I remember I was like muted for 10 minutes, and Mari let me know that I was having audio problems because I didn't know it. Yeah, I got nerfed by a Windows update.
The streamer that you chose to watch. Thank you again.
Oh, that's actually been debunked. Scuff
but
doesn't
yeah, we've
actually
been here
exist.
for too long.
Joking.
This is my guest Prior, as you all have heard. Hello, Jersey. Hello,
Prior. Okay. I thought
Loki.
it was Priory. My mistake.
Hi. Prior, this was the sibling I was telling you about.
Hello.
Sorry about that. I was clipping her audio a bit. That should be better.
Oh, hang on.
I am absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for asking.
I forgot to fucking tell Twitter.
I was just going to look to.
Oh dear! Oh, she forgot to tell Twitter she was live. Man, okay, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Honestly, chat, and every time I tell myself I'm going to set an automatic scheduled tweet, because you can set tweets to be scheduled if you do it through
I will
through PC through a browser. You can schedule on Twitter
we are
to post something. And I always tell myself I'm going to do that for my live stuff to begin, and I never do. I never do. Welcome in, Fruit Punch Bicycle. Welcome in. We are watching.
Hello, everyone on YouTube.
We are watching our good friend Haunted Mari. She is debuting her brand new PNG, which is fantastic.
Hi, Jersey. Hi, Pfeiffer. Hi, Loki. Welcome in, everybody. And hi, Omegs.
Meg's doing double duty. Meg's doing double duty. That's the truth. Meg's in both streams. Meg's is everywhere. Chat.
What's my Twitch link?
Meg's 9 times out of 10. Meg's is everywhere.
What's my?
You need me to DM you your Twitch link? I'm more than happy to do so.
I'm a dumb motherfucker. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you.
Oh, welcome back, Judd. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Twitch. I spelled Twitch wrong.
Oh, well, I already have that. What? Choose emote. No. I don't know how any of. I don't understand how Twitch works, chat, so I'm not gonna do it. I still don't know how it works. I don't. And usually it's short. On. There we go. On Twitter, sometimes it can be long.
You actually DM'd me my own Twitch link.
Nice. Hold on just a second. Would you like your
Oh, and I do have
YouTube link too? Would you like your YouTube link too? There, I'll just, yeah, I get ads and I don't like it. Yeah, I get that, Jennifer. And the worst part is, once I get monetized, it's going to happen with me too. I'm going to try to set mine up so that they're always at the beginning of my stream, because you can, as a streamer, usually pick if you want them to be a mid-program at certain points, or
an absolutely critical,
or if you want them to, if you want them at the start or midway through. I'm going to try to always set mine for the start, just to get them out of the way.
Haunted Marianne, just in case folks here did not know what link we're streaming from. We prize ourselves on
Megs is gifted. Wow, Megs is gifting subs.
Singular, driven experience in which everyone
Megs
knows exactly what is happening.
Megs is amazing, man.
And
Meg's making me look bad because I don't think I'm set up to give anything on.
The guest is.
I don't think I'm set up to give any gifts on Twitch.
Out the gate running. There is
Meg's got to be there to capture the failures. Yes.
Stolen it, and I'm holding it above Mari's head, and using my superior height, she cannot reach it to reclaim what she needs to do to actually make the stream run.
For context, this motherfucker over here is 6'3".
Language.
Yeah, it's 6'2" and a bit. You know, you know,
he's 6'2", and I'm 5'10". I'm getting that short man syndrome again, chat. I'm getting that short man syndrome.
Fun fact.
I'm playing out the fictional fantasy of not being worried about trailer doors.
6'5".
6'5", lore-wise.
Yep. Yeah.
That's tall.
Now, Mari IRL?
That's Amazon. I mean, not the company.
No, IRL, Pryor is a good foot taller than me. It's bad. God, we are... How much
I'm gonna mention something about the ads, too, once we get...
Was that 2 or 3?
Once we get out of this, eventually.
That's 3.
The ad break is finishing now. It's been finished for me for a while. Thank you, Saribot.
How long into stream are we? Jesus Christ.
We are 10 minutes into stream.
This is typical Mari. Hang on.
Listen, stream doesn't start till at least 15 minutes in. Alright, that's the rule. Okay?
10 minutes, stream doesn't start until 15 minutes in. Man, I mean, here I am always starting my stream like at 7 minutes. As I understand it, mid-roll ad disabling only
There.
works in recorded live streams, not while live. Really? Good to know, Daylin. Well, and that's the case. And that's the case, well,
this is the most active.
I don't think I'm going to be that worried about then, because if it's in a VOD, I don't
This game
care.
is not suitable
Unless
for
it was something
children
like
or those who are
an
easily
ASMR or one of my
No.
reading streams.
Yeah, no.
50 subs for a maid outfit. Wow, chat. So if she gets 50 people
Hang on.
subscribing to her, she's going to get a maid outfit. I would like to let y'all know now, just right out of the gate, when I open up my own memberships, you're not getting a maid outfit. It's not happening.
We're jazzing out.
Not happening.
Some tunes, some funky beats. Listen to you.
There was a very loud noise.
Okay. Many ASMR artists hate it for that reason. Oh yeah, Daylin, and that and
Be
oh
safe,
whoa.
don't
Whoa,
die.
whoa,
Yeah, sorry,
whoa,
so there
Sag,
is,
here's some money
what,
for you.
you
Oh,
may hear
Megs,
me,
I
but
didn't
I-
mean. No, I can't even read that. It cut off part of it. Okay, I gotta fix my alerts. Apparently, I gotta fix my Streamlabs because apparently it's cutting stuff off now. I'll have to change my what did it say?
Hey, I'm
Here's some money for your no Twitch fund.
That's an
Oh,
excellent
gosh.
cover you've chosen for those trying to escape
I'm just
your
not
base.
set up to give her money, is what I
the
meant.
mods won't get out this easily.
Thank you, Omegs. I just don't want. I can't open
If
it
a
on
rat
here. Let me
makes fun
see.
of me again, I'm taking away the
All
entertainment
right,
can.
all right. Where's something to dono to her?
The enrichment. They need
She's got
it.
Throne. She's got
Hey.
that.
Do they?
Darn it, it doesn't say on there.
Day's
I'll have to
turning
check
into
and
night.
see
Better
where
get home and
her.
eat dinner.
I'll give her a
Right,
Streamlabs
who are
dono
we- I mean,
later
what are we eating
if
today?
she's still if
Trying to
she's got a
convert me something.
Streamlabs.
I do want to
But
check
thank
out.
you, Omegs. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, man. You didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did because I
What was that
realize now that my Streamlabs messages need to have the
Oh,
font
they gave
changed.
her the bit.
Okay, let me let me do that. You know what? While we do this, let me real quick.
I think I have sound alerts turned on.
While
that's
she's
brilliant.
doing
That's
this,
perfect.
I'm going to open
This
up
is gonna
my
be a very
Streamlabs real
interesting
quick and see.
So for
if
those
I can
of
fix
you
that.
the first time watching the two of us play a game, how this works is that
Streamlabs.
I am
I'm
a
not in the right
captive
browser,
audience
am
excited
I?
to play this
Streamlabs,
game, knowing nothing
yeah.
about this series and Mari being an
The worst
expert.
part of
Mari
Streamlabs is I have
going
to sign
be
back in
handling
every
the
single
controls
time.
about where we go and what we do.
Whoa!
I
Whoa!
will be
No,
providing
no!
help of
You gotta
vocal
give me a chance to
narration
fix it,
and
Hey, thank you
Omegs.
for all the
Holy
bits.
crap! What did I? Omegs did not send this. Omegs didn't send it. Wait a sec, but it says
You bounced the shelf
Omegs.
of
Wait,
books.
what? No, it says
Thank
Omegs
you for
did.
the other bits.
Did not send this. Wait, no.
It's very long.
But you did.
I told Pryor was like, "How long are we playing a stream for?" And I'm like, "It's probably 3.5
Thank you,
hours.
Omegs. Again, thank you, dude.
10
You don't have
minutes
to
in.
do that. Save your money. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Shuffle books.
Let me try to
All
log
of
into
these are too
Streamlabs. Please
complicated.
log
Thank you
me
for the
in
190 bits.
quickly.
And gross. I can't read. And this is going
Bruh!
Also, eagle-eyed viewers will know that
What?
this is the very first
No,
game I ever
who's
played on
Omegs?
Twitch.
Oh my god!
I'm talking start of the fucking
Okay,
channel,
fine,
kind of.
Omegs. You're not Omegs
Right.
anymore. ASMR mid-roll is almost always
Words
disabled
are there.
and
Nothing was
recorded,
there,
but
'cause
live is unpleasant
What
without
did you
membership.
check out?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm script. Omegs,
that sure
thank
is
you
window.
so much, Omegs. I appreciate it. You don't need to do that, man.
You're
You don't
hungry,
need
and
to
that's
do
wasted
that.
time.
If this is
Come on,
trying to convince me to get a maid costume too, I'm sorry.
Right, there's a bathroom.
That ain't
I'm
working.
afraid of the bathroom.
But thank
fuck
you,
is in the
Omegs.
bathroom?
You know what? You know what?
Yeah,
No,
continue,
I've had-
whatever.
I've eaten
let me
meals
fix the
where
size of
I
that.
felt that.
Let me
Like,
change
no,
my
I'm
font size. Font size. Come
Oh,
on.
check it out.
Alerts.
Right,
Alert
fine, we're going
box.
to this bedroom. Gosh.
Super chats. No. Tips.
it's not
There it
time
is.
for bed yet. I don't know.
Tips.
It's light out.
Text
Maybe just sleep around
delay.
this time. You're very
font
hungry right now, then
settings.
starve.
Okay. Open sans font.
What do you
Wait.
want to check out?
Oh wow,
Then
it's on like
starve.
full. I'm gonna switch it down to. I'm gonna turn it down to 50. There we go. How do I save? Save settings.
Alright, fine.
There we go.
Let's go to the basement.
I'm gonna
We'll
fix
go to
all
the
these.
basement
Thank you for
for,
reminding. You know, the truth is, Omegs, you just reminded me
Basement
massively.
door's already unlocked. You open the door, ready to traverse the basement.
You just reminded me
Basement, not
massively, Omegs, that I've got to
Listen, chat,
get
I just got
alerts
off
set
of
up.
work. Give me a break.
I gotta get alerts set up before
Thanks for playing. All right,
before
that's
we
it.
massive
Wait,
$3. Hey,
Wow, what a
$3
great
is
game.
$3.
Oh my God.
I really shouldn't have said that. I really should not have said it that
something
way.
this time.
I'm so cheap.
Okay, it's just gonna give me the same.
$3. Hey, $3 is big to me. I mean that's
Because so when
that's a
Jed
meal
weighed,
for me.
there
That's
was,
that's a
like-
full course meal given the unhealthy
there was,
way
like,
I eat.
you could get an achievement.
But I do
actually
need
for,
to
like,
get my
clicking on
alerts set
no
up and
5
ready
times.
for when I open memberships. So that's, and I keep
Gotta get by work
meaning
for 5
to
times.
and
You
keep
gotta go.
screwing
Wait,
it. I keep
I'm glad
forgetting.
you stopped playing.
Chat secretly conspiring
Alright,
Moo
Yeah.
commission of
Have a
Maidamus
lovely,
model.
lovely rest. You
Bruh.
gotta get rest. Never a problem. Thanks
You
for
know,
coming
and the
by.
worst
Oh,
part is
this game has a seizure warning now.
I gotta turn that off. I gotta turn her down just a bit. Sorry,
That wasn't
Mari.
there before.
Gotta turn you down a bit because I'm yelling over you. You know what? The
Alright,
thing
alright.
is, Daylin,
So,
she'd probably do it.
Who shall I
She'd do it. I know Moo would definitely, if someone went to her
We flipped the coin last time, but
coffee page and paid her, she'd
Okay.
probably do it.
The girl with the brown hair.
And that
then the
scares
very
me.
cool man.
That's and I shouldn't have said that out loud. Oh my
Right.
gosh, chat! I should not have said that out loud because everyone knows that. No, Maidamus. Oh my gosh, no, I'm not gonna be a maid.
This man
No,
is so square.
no, I don't want to be a maid, Omegs.
This man's built like a mine.
I don't want to be a
I
maid.
mean that affectionately.
That's Steve from.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Jeez, we
job,
started
dude.
off watching Mari and now it's going off at maid win. The worst part is I started thinking about it. The worst part is you asked the question and then I started like rationalizing it, Omegs. That's the worst part. I don't know. Maybe when we hit
No, you're right. That's too cursed.
no, I started rationalizing it. I was about to. No, thank you for the dono, though, Omegs. Thank you. Artists have a lot of power. Scarily, Jennifer. Scarily, they do. I mean, y'all have seen friend of the channel, Astra Yanaka. Y'all have seen the Impreg art. Artists have too much power. 750 subs, 1K subs. Oh, Megs, I don't know. I'm gonna. I don't want to even think about this. Oh, Megs, how much we talk?
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a
I'll
little
have to get
elbow
back
grease,
to you
we
on
can make
that.
this
I mean, as much as I want to say $20 is $20, I'm gonna have to think about that, Omegs. I'm gonna really have to think about this. Oh gosh, this is disgusting. Dropping threes like money grows on trees. Nice twin opinion. Oh my gosh, but seriously though, Omegs. No, Omegs, no, don't, because no, not doing the maid for 20. No, I'm changing the subject. Oh, I mentioned before the problems I was having in OBS. Tell me if this makes sense, chat.
Switched to business school after my first year.
So I wasn't able to stop
Nice.
recording, and now I am, unless it doesn't work tonight.
Not many supplies.
I have it set up to automatically run in administrator mode, but for some reason, even though I've got it checked, it isn't doing it unless I
Leave that to me,
manually
little
click
guy.
run as an administrator. So that was the problem. No! Oh, Megs, money grows on trees. No, it doesn't, oh, Megs. It doesn't do it, oh, it doesn't grow there, oh, Megs. Thank you for the dono, but it doesn't grow there. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If it did, I wouldn't be, man, I wouldn't even be concerned about membership or anything. I'd just buy all my own members. No, and just gift them all.
Allergies are nothing.
You know, that's actually a cool idea. I wonder if there was ever a streamer that was loaded, if they would ever consider doing that. That's a really cool idea. Money is made of paper. Paper is made of trees. Fair, but I think the paper. I'm going. But actually, I wish I could toggle my glasses to come down. But actually, I think the paper used for money is made of a fabric type of material. Actually. Fillion did that. Did she? She was spending money left and right on streamers. You know, and Fillion's one of those, if you don't know her, I don't know her well. I don't know her at all, personally, at all, just by reputation. Fillion streams, as far as I know, just on Twitch. Man, Fillion's one of those big baller indies. Fillion's one of the big indie success stories, let me tell you.
We must always.
Excuse me. Was she ever with the Corpo? Oh, Megs, because I don't remember ever seeing it. I don't know my VTuber history, but I don't ever remember seeing. She wasn't. Oh, wow. See, and that's, to me, Fillion and Kirsha both are proof. I mean, I mentioned Kirsha earlier with the political stuff, but I'm going to mention her in this respect now. Fillion and Kirsha both are proof you don't have to have been with a Corpo to make it.
Around the corner.
Now, I know plenty of ones who were formerly with a Corpo that have excelled as an indie. You've seen ones like Doki Bird has blown up. Amiya Aranya, who I mentioned before, I don't know her past as a Corpo, but she was with a Corpo at some point. But she's part of Mythic Talent Management. Is she? Okay, she's part of Mythic. That's fine. You know, that's...
Both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves.
That's fine. Maybe...
someone who actually loves me.
You know, that's a good idea, Megs. I wonder if that would be an eventual, because I've always said I'm not against Corpo, but I don't know if Corpo would work for me. I wonder if being someday if I would be good with a management agency, but at the same time, you know, I've seen so many managers, some different VTuber managers have said, hey, as much as they don't want to take money away from themselves, they've said, hey, you really shouldn't go into a manager expecting it to work wonders for you. It's just, if anything, it's just to keep you on track. They just handle sponsors, etc., etc. Well, that's good. And see, and that's where, honestly, Omegs, that's somewhere where I'm definitely in over my head. I know I've seen a few VTubers talk about it, going after sponsorships, but that's something where I don't have the first Corpo, corporate VTuber. So what you have is you have VTubers who are independent streamers like me. And then you have others that are part of a larger company, and sometimes that in fact, I would say most of the time, Judd, that company owns the character and owns the model. So if they don't renew your contract or you ever leave the company, you might have to start from zero. You can't talk about your former life or, hey, I was X with this company before and now I'm Y. But Corpo's corporation, just a company. Yeah. Slang for corporation. Like, for instance, a few of the ones who've rated in here, the one I mention all the time, RAAARRR Sumire.
I'm obligated to do a cover of a very specific
our first, RAAARRR Sumire, who was my first, the first person to ever raid into me. She's with Lucid Multimedia. She was with another company called Bond, and thankfully she was able to work out keeping her model and character. Thank God. Thank God for all of them who were able to do that. But yeah, she's with Lucid Multimedia now. And so's Astra Yanaka, who we've mentioned. There's a certain extent of exception, but that is mostly for closed corpus. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I don't know enough about it, Daylin. I just know that any of the corpos that I would ever apply for would have to be like a Lucid, in that they would have an adoption setup. And what I mean by adoption is, so there are corpos where they provide you the model and the character, and there are other corpos where they will grandfather in your existing character and maybe provide you with a new model, but your character remains yours. It just becomes part of their company for as long as you're with it. HoloLive, Lucid, VFormerai, VAAARRR, Ninja, yeah, Ninja Sanji, all corpos, Phase Invaders and Visha, yeah, Phase Connected. I still say Phase Connects though, man. Phase Connected. Phase Connect is my favorite one to disrupt the waters. I love the way they've disrupted the waters.
Yes, especially when that would be my second sponsor.
God, and I'm trying to think what other corpos am I a fan
anyway,
of?
back to the game.
Yes.
Gosh, who's
It
the
won't
one
be
who
a
I'm
problem.
the one who I can't even remember now the
give him a
company
better
that I
voice.
first got introduced to VTubers with. My brain is just not braining.
Like that one nerd emoji, and I think I say that positively. That's a
Specialite. Because Specialite, the first VTubers I ever watched were with Specialite, the EN branch. I focus on the invaders because they are streamer-owned IP. That's good. Another company is doing the same. Ah, gotcha. So more copy. Shoujo's Corpo, but they tend to take people in that own their own IP. That's good. Okay, I didn't know that about V Shoujo. Interesting. I mean, I've said before, I'm a layman on so much of this stuff. I don't know. I don't know nearly enough about these different different corpos.
You know what? No.
Yeah,
Loki.
And I've only applied, chat, for I mean, some of you already know this. I've applied for one corpo so far. I applied for Lucid, and that's been it. And I'm not really but when I did apply, I was too green. I was too green. I was a little baby streamer. A little baby streamer. Oh, good night, Judd. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, when I applied for Lucid, I was probably a month in. It'd be like that. Welcome in, Donnie T. Welcome in, precious baby. Yeah. And I'll tell you right now. Someday I will. Someday, maybe on my anniversary, I'll play the video I sent to Lucid. It was too damn long, and it wasn't funny, and there wasn't anything good about it. It was an effing resume video. I sent them an effing resume video. I didn't deserve to be picked up. There was nothing unique. There was nothing worth getting me picked up. And I'll chalk that up to inexperience. If I knew then what I know now, and well,
you could redeem it and make
1 month later, should have you? If I didn't have it, Omegs, at the time I didn't have it. At the time I did not have it. In fact, what did I have at the time? Okay, we are going to go ahead and say we've already told Mari we love her. I'm going to leave her running and give her some watch hours out of it.
It won't be a problem.
But I'm going to switch to another tab. Let me see if I've got... Yeah, I would have sent the hype video in... Honestly, Omegs, I would have sent that in a heartbeat. I hadn't done those yet. In fact, let me... I'm going to pull back the veil a little bit, chat. I'm going to go to my YouTube studio page. And... Oh, changed your mind? Okay, welcome back. I am going to pull up my YouTube studio page. And which video can't be not monetized? Oh, I know that. Oh, I lost another subscriber. This is what happens when I'm not promoting videos. It starts trickling down. That's okay. No big deal. Content. Let me see when I did it, because it'd be under videos. I haven't done videos. Okay. The Lucid was November 23rd. That's when I submitted to them or uploaded my video to them. And it's not posted online, so don't bother trying to find it and click it. It's unlisted. I should private it. In fact, I am. There. Private it. Done. Now no one can get to it. Not even Lucid. Ha! Ha! When was the first hype? No, that's the hype train return. Yeah. The first hype video. Wow. The first hype video was 2 months later, chat. It was 2 months later.
Get ready to start jumping up and down like idiots.
Okay, and is this the one that I used to run? Yeah. It wasn't until 2 months later.
What the dilly, yo?
It's Madamus of the Back Library, streaming throughout every week now with brand new time slots. Special enhanced time. Sparkle. Retro.
Yeah, that would have done well. I wish I would have used that. I wish I would have had that, Omegs. Damn, I wish I would have had that now. Because I'm thinking, I didn't even send him my, Sparkles. I need to do that again for... Y'all are making me rethink. So I finished my hype. Chat. I finished my hype video for the monetization, okay? I think I might be making some changes. I think we might, maybe we'll blow up another cat. Maybe we'll add back in the sparkle. I don't know. Maybe I'll write that down on the boomer pad. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. I don't have the boomer pad, but I got a piece of note. I got a piece of paper here where I wrote down about making the no back seating alert. So yeah, we'll do the sparkles again. Sparkles. I think I had sparkles written down originally. I couldn't get it to work. Because I do like the new hype video. The new hype video is long. Because the old ones are all about a minute to a minute 15. It is, the new hype video is... we made you rethink your life decisions. Our work is done. Here leaves. Yeah. 3 cats. No. I don't know what will blow up. We'll blow up something. I've said this before. So it's part of the running joke. It's become a running joke with me. Good friend Ray, I always say good friend. It sounds weird, but when I do it. But Rhea Samire, I know she wasn't happy when I played the Indiana Jones game and it killed a capybara. So I was originally going to see if there was a green screen capybara I could blow up, but there wasn't. So no blowing up capybara. However, I am going to say I did work into the new monetization hype video. I did work in a little bitty piece of this.
It's a snake anywhere near that snake. He looks like a jungle rodent.
I did work in a piece of it.
Oh.
The killing the capybara,
Oh,
which
dear.
made a great
Wait, was
short.
that capybara? Yeah, I think it is. It is. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Bye.
We just fed the capybara to a snake and it jumped off a cliff.
I was so damn tired the night I streamed that. Chat, you have no idea how tired I was the night that I did that stream. And it still made a good short. No, but I was justice for Cappy Pasta. So yeah, I don't have a I don't know of any more animals I can blow up that I've got good green screens of. I don't have a lot of green screened animals to blow up. This sounds horrible, chat. I sound like a monster. I sound like a monster right now. I'm not a monster. Chat, I love animals. I love animals. I don't hurt animals. I love animals. I don't actually blow up animals. I've never done anything other than, you know, the ants, occasionally the bugs thing. I've never hurt an animal. There, just there. Disclaimer. My work here is done. Speaking of exploding kittens, have you looked up the games yet? Oh, the exploding kitten thing you mentioned. No, I haven't. I'll do that momentarily. So at the time, chat, boy, I should be saving this for another stream. The only thing I had close to a hype video was my original introduction video, which to date only 28 people have watched. There have been only 3 likes, and it's had 1 comment. This was the first video I ever posted on here before I ever even did my first live stream, which is privated and a disaster. I might as well open this. Ah, it's labeled teaser B. I wonder what teaser A was. I don't even know what teaser A was. All right. This is going to be cringe, chat. It's going to be cringe. It's going to be cringe. It's going to be cringe for me. It's not good. That sounds a little too loud. No.
Greetings, brohams. What the dealy, yo?
Yeah, too stilted.
I hear that's a popular phrase with the youth.
Oh, I sound like a
Welcome to the
boomer.
back library. I am Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator.
Too stilted.
Do you like nice things and having
too
fun?
scripted.
Then get psyched for retro console gaming streams played
the
with
fun
original
works.
hardware. Retro and modern PC gaming
Oh, I'm still
streams.
using that sound effect
Zatsus
somewhere.
and chats. Aren't Zatsus
so
and
cute.
chats the same thing? Watch-alongs of things that don't usually get watched
Still
along.
haven't done a
And of
watch-along.
course the occasional karaoke stream. Believe it or not, I'm walking on
I have
air.
never sung
For
that
all
song
this and
on
more,
stream
tune
yet.
into the back library on YouTube and follow me on X at
the back library. Thanks for watching. Good luck, good hunting, and good night. No, I don't like that. Thanks for watching. Eat lots of corn and cotton. I am definitely taking that out in edit. Definitely. All right, not much has changed. I'm still cringe. I'm still cringed as hell. I'm cringe as hell, chat. Bring back the baby. No. You know, but in all serious, Omegs, I'm confused about the corn and cotton. So, okay. Boy, I hope this person doesn't watch my streams because this will fully dox me. Someone at some point wrote that in a high school yearbook to me. And I think you love that song. I used to love that TV series. That's the theme to The Greatest American Hero, by the way. For those of you who don't know, the corn and cotton, someone wrote that in my yearbook. And I only now, redacted years later, realize that it meant candy corn or popcorn, whatever, corn. It was fair food. It was like popcorn or candy corn and cotton candy. I didn't get that at the time. I was trying to figure out what the hell is this person telling me eat corn and cotton for? And I think they didn't even know what it meant. But they wrote it in my yearbook, and it's just been stuck in my head ever since. Probably killing brain cells as it circled around. Yeah. Gotta close that. Cringe. I am so glad I decided to go with you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You have no idea, chat, it is really, really, really hard to come up with a way to end a stream. I don't know if any other streamers have really talked about this. It is super, I think that's one of the most difficult things. I think coming up with an introduction, if you want to do something other than Otsu, you know, have a good night. And if you want to do something for an intro other than, hi guys, hey everyone, how's it? It's hard as hell. Now, I was lucky with the greetings brohams, what the dealio, because it's stupid enough to just friggin' work. But the don't have to go home but you can't stay here. I was lucky enough too that just popped into my head because I was trying desperately to remember things I'd heard over the years that might function, and thank God it did. That makes sense. Fare does have a wide variety of candy coated popcorns and cotton candy flavors. Indeed. Yeah. I'm just so glad I didn't go with it. Seriously, chat, can you imagine if I was ending every stream now with eat lots of corn and cotton? Oh, I deserve to be bashed in the face. This model would be the most punchable model on the earth. Unless you already think it's the most punchable model on the earth, in which case, no. Please don't punch the Madamus. Let's look up the exploding kittens real quick. Exploding kittens. Oh, wow. There are exploding kittens. And exploding pandas. All right. Man, there's a lot of them. Walkabout mini golf explode. So they've only got the sequel, chat. That's weird. I wonder what happened to the first one. Chat. Oh, mute it before it. Download Exploding Kittens 2 to live your most chaotic kitty life. Draw a card, pray for victory, and look stylish all the while. Thanks to oodles of customization options for your own adorable avatar. Interesting. Let me just mute this and... Oh, good. It's licking itself. That's just what we needed. Okay, think you're safe? There's no such thing. You know, someday you'll need to eat candy-coated popcorn and cotton candy on stream. Why? Because of that? Maybe. Okay, it's a cult classic game. I wish you could get the first one. I'm a completist, so I hate that. How much is it? $12.49. It's not bad. And how much DLC is there? Oh, expansion pass and yeah, okay. There's enough. How about exploding dogs? I don't think they got it on here. No, they just got the pandas. What's exploding pandas? Are you tired of never being top 1 in Fortnite? Well, that's true. Exploding pandas isn't about winning, just sucking more than the others. Just not sucking more than the others. Okay, better than to suck more. It would be a shame to miss out on your one of your rare opportunities to shine. I can't speak. I don't know what to think. Oh, it's well, hell, I can't. It's coming soon. No wonder it's free, because you can't get it. Hydration break, chat. If you've got a drink, take a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. Like a food tasting stream, you don't have to be on screen, but the food would be in theory. We are going, okay. So just talking about membership stuff coming up. One of the membership unlocks is going to be a gator tail tasting per Moo. Moo wants me to eat gator. I kind of want to try gator. I put gator on the list, and I'm sure I'll find somewhere to get myself some gator. I just thought of a good idea. That all folks. Oh, that's all, folks. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I was trying to come up with something that's not normally that people don't normally say. But if I ever do a Looney Tunes stream, I'll probably keep that in mind, because I might do some. Maybe someday if there's a Looney Tunes game, you know what? Yeah, I'll keep that in mind when we do some, because we got some Looney Tunes games. So I'll keep that in my hip pocket. Thanks, Judd. Gator, rattlesnake, frog leg. Okay, rattlesnake I could probably do, Daylin. I don't know if mentally I can wrap myself around frog. I don't know if mentally I can get there. Maybe I can. You know what? It's for money. If people can people can suck the devil's toe on stream and things like that, I can do frog. Yeah, we'll do frog. Hell with it. Chat, I don't know when it's going to be, but one of the things we're going to put with the memberships, I'm probably going to expand that, the gator. We'll see if I could get we'll just call it Gator Plus whenever we do the membership, whenever I list the membership goals. And if I could get some of that other stuff, I will. I don't know if I'll be able to get rattlesnake. Because it might be a regional thing. I could probably get frog. I don't know if Basque food, also surprisingly good food, is Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh no! I know you want me to lean more. Are you trying to get me to lean more into the balls? Is that what this is? Is that what that is, Daylin? You know, it amuses everyone. Let's have Madamus lean into the balls. Let's have him lean into the balls. He yells it all the time. Let's have him eat it. Eat the balls. Yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it? It was that or cow tongue. Okay, I've done cow tongue. I have had cow tongue. I once, so in my previous career, there was, this is the worst place to have had it, and I think I did get some mild food poisoning. There was a gas station that had a great Mexican food restaurant like built into it near where I worked, and they had a lengua torta, which a lengua torta is, it's like a Mexican cow tongue sandwich, and I just decided, what the hell, I'm gonna do it. Y'all, that was so delicious. You have no idea. I felt ill for loving cow tongue. It was the most tender, like shredded beef I've ever had. It was like the most tender shredded beef I've ever had in my life. Oh, that was good. I don't know if I'll ever find, man. Oh, yeah. That was good. Is Mari still going? Good. Good. We love you, Mari. We love you, Mari! Okay. Yeah, so there's... Yeah, that was... Unfortunately, that was the first ad. And that was, chitlins. I've never had chitlins. That might be a thing. It feels like it's a common thing, though, so I kind of get, but then again, so I guess so's frog legs in some area. That might be something to add to it. We'll probably, if we unlock it, we'll probably let chat suggest stuff. So what we'll do is we'll unlock it first, and then we'll probably do a stream where members can suggest things, and then from there, excluding anything I just have to veto. Like I'm telling you right now, I wonder if Wagyu tongue tastes better. I have no idea. I have no idea, Twin Opinion. I'd try it. The one thing I'll tell you I'm not going to do, chat, and I'm laying this out right now. I don't care who says. I don't care who says, oh, it's not that bad. It's not happening. I will not do balut eggs. If you know what balut eggs are, and if you're someone who loves balut eggs, good for you. I ain't touching that. Nope, 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 nope. That's where Madam has dropped. That's one of those lines. We're drawing that line. Line in the sand. I have a saying for eating good food. I will likely later regret for possible food poisoning. The most delicious regret in my life as of yet. Yeah, that's a fair enough point, Daylin. It's usually a chicken egg that it's already been fertilized, and a balut egg is like a partially formed chicken. It's still in the shell, and it's already started to form and grow. So occasionally there might even be a little bit of itty bitty bit of a feather type thing growing. It's a partial. You're eating at that point. You aren't eating an egg anymore, Judd. You're eating a baby chicken. Just eating a baby chicken straight. Cracking that egg open, it's dead at that point. It's not like you're eating it while it's still moving around and you know, clucking, or chirping as a baby chick will do. But yeah, I can't do that. Sorry. That ain't. Oh gosh, I can't think about it. What else we got here? I will say one thing as far as streams go, Chaz, as far as my older stuff. I thought I had... Why won't it let me just skip to the last page? I don't get that. So the streams that I've privated... Okay, it'll let me jump there. The streams that I have privated are these first two, and that's because they were... and they were only an hour and a half each. They were the inaugural streams, and they... there was something wrong with my settings, and it went slideshow mode. And it was even... It was really bad on both. Plus, the first one I got, it was even worse because... like right after I ended stream, the power went out, and it went out for like a day and a half because it was Hurricane Milton. So I decided, chat, this is how brain dead I am. I decided it was Hurricane Milton right in the thick of it. And I decided, you know what? I don't think I'm going to get hit by this. I'm streaming. F it, we ball. So I decided to do, on Hurricane Milton, I decided to make my inaugural stream, which is privated now, and it's Dash Galaxy in the Alien Asylum, which is on NES, and it is not a great game. Someday, chat, I think that's October 9th. My streamiversary, this coming October 9th, in fact, let me see what date October 9th is. What day is it going to be? October 9th, it's a Thursday, chat. So on Thursday, October 9th, my streamiversary, I'm going to play y'all got sucked through it. I'm going to play Dash Galaxy again. You gonna stream during Hurricane Bradley as well? What's Hurricane Bradley? I think it's probably a joke that I'm missing. Hold on. All right, let's check. Let's pull it up. Mari's still going strong. Good. Oh, talking food. Oh, that's cute. Milton Bradley. Did Milton Bradley actually have a game called it? That's cool. Oh, Milton Bradley. Oh, I get it. I'm slow, Daylin. I'm slow. I get it now. I get it. I get it. But yeah, let me see if I can show how bad it was too. I mean, as far as the choppiness, let me see if I can just pull it up. We'll pick a middle spot and see if it's...
And go into this one. So a lot of the games that I lost,
yeah,
they are things that I probably paid $5 for a long time ago.
Oh, I'm so stilted. And I gotta tell you, I had no one in chat that night. I didn't have anyone. That was me talking to the empty room the whole time. My first, in fact, that's gonna, okay. I was wondering, I'm glad I did this chat because this answered a question for me. This answered a question for me. Yeah, as you can see, let me go to the end. The chat board. Yeah, we had nothing. And it got worse as the night went on as far as the slideshow mode. You could see how it's stuck. But the audio probably continues. Yeah. You sound different as well. I was just getting started. So, and also, Judd, my mic settings were different. As you go streaming, you do make changes to your settings. So some of it is that I made changes to my mic settings since. But I gotta tell you, and this is one of the things, and I don't think Haunted Mari knows this. I don't think she knows this at all. So, as far as people who originally came into my stream, and everyone who comes in my streams now, Judd, Daylin, Omegs, Twin Opinion, everyone else, I love you all, appreciate you all. But, I mean, also, if you ever outgrow watching this channel, there's no hard feelings. Seriously, because I know that happens. There are streamers who I used to watch who I don't watch anymore. But I tell you, as far as when I was first starting, as far as people coming into my streams, my second stream, Elite Trainer, I think Elite, who comes in on occasion, he was the first person to ever chat in one of my streams. And was Jay ever? Or I thought Jay was there that night too. It might have not been. I thought Jay Bird was too. I haven't seen Jay for a while. Well, I see him in other chats. He does moderation for a few different channels. System interrupt. Did anyone or did? Let me just see. Because I know Elite took off. No, it was Elite. Okay. I'm a fake fan. I was so late to the party. No, you're good, Omegs. Man, you're not a fake man. No. But what I was getting to is it's my third stream. Which, by the way, my third stream, almost 7 hours. No, you're good, Judd. You're good. You're not fake. No. No, what I'm getting to. And she doesn't know this. Costume Quest, which was my third stream, I think she was... Haunted Mari was the first mutual streamer, mutual VTuber, PNG tuber in her case. I mean, all variations on a theme, like we talked about earlier. Haunted Mari was the first... Oh, and I had that wrong. I had the chat over my head. You could see it over my hair. That's not good. Yeah, Haunted Mari was the first mutual streamer to come into one of my streams. And it was on my third stream. It was Halloween night. I went for 7 hours. Yeah, I know you're just kidding, Judd. I know that. So was I. I mean, everything's cool. Yeah. I think she was the only person to come in that night. Let me double check. Yeah, that's okay. That's cool. But yeah, no, that's one of the reasons. I mean, I'm always grateful to, I'm grateful to everyone who comes in. I'm always grateful to any fellow VTubers also who come in. And so that always stuck with me. And that's one reason why I always stick with Mari and try to promote her too, is because she was the first fellow VTuber to come into one of my streams. So, welcome in, Flash Viewer. Welcome in. We've been doing a lot of things tonight. We've been celebrating our good friend Han and Marianne's new Twitch PNG. She streams over on Twitch, and she's a Twitch streamer, and she just revealed her new PNG. If you want to give her a watch, there is her link. And yeah, it just reminded me that she was the first mutual VTuber to ever come into one of my streams. So that was yeah, that was nice. It's the little things like that that help me beat the brainworms, because God knows I get eaten by the brainworms. Well, Megs knows about it. I talk about it way too much. Brainworms suck. Brainworms, especially when you're getting ready to open memberships, suck, because they're the type of things that always make you think, ooh, do I really deserve this? I don't know. I don't know if I deserve it. But yeah, so far we've talked about that. We've talked about exploding kittens. We've talked about me making some potential changes to the membership hype video. Adding foods to weird food streams for an unlock thing. Anything else that we've talked about? Oh, and I went on a weird soapbox rant at the beginning, for all the VTubers who aren't watching me, to not get political, because that's not what you're here for. As Omegs put it, stay in your lane. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Not worth it. Doesn't make sense. Come on. Like I say, nice things and having fun. I don't want to go down this road again. What time is it anyway? Wow, 11:35. No, excuse me. I need to take another drink. How? Wow. Hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink. My throat has been... I say that all the time, but my throat... You know, the truth is, chat, I probably have exhausted my vocal cords at some point. And you sound like Bush. No! Not gonna do it. I don't even drive, given how heavy my foot is and how upbeat F-Zero series music is. Oh, yeah. That's one thing I had to... a lot of times I don't even listen to music when I drive. I just try to get from point A to point B and survive. I definitely don't listen to music when I drive for my other... Whoops, I bumped the mic. My apologies about that, chat. Classic streamer move. Bump the mic. Yeah, so my side gig, some people listen to music. I don't, because I feel like I need to pay attention to what I'm doing and where I'm going. I feel like that's how disasters happen. And then driving around town, I guess it depends. Yeah, is there something in my eye? Yeah. So what? Oh, I did the yeah again. So what else were we going to talk about tonight? I really don't know. This was going to be... So originally, chat, this stream was going to be setting up for... it was going to be the Yap for membership, so we were going to talk about some of that stuff. That didn't happen. We're delaying memberships for an extra week, so it'll be the week of the 24th. So a week from... Not a week from today, but 2 weeks from today, we will be opening memberships. The little old boomer from Pasadena pumping F-Zero loudly through the speakers on Colorado. It's the little old boomer from Pasadena. Oh, I can't believe I know that song. I'm not a boomer, but I know that song. Oh, that reminds me. Let me check Blu-ray.com. I was going to mention this. I hope this is a sign. I wonder if the third one's coming. So Warner Brothers, not that some of y'all, earlier Looney Tunes came up, and that just reminded me. Warner Brothers is reissuing their Platinum Blu-rays. of Looney Tunes, which have been out for a while, which have been out of print for a while. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now they've got the first 2 listed. I wonder if they're going to, okay. No. I wonder. Hold on. I'm going to check this chat. Let's see. Looney, or maybe it's just still available enough. Platinum. Okay, Volume 3. Now, Volume 2's been out. Are they censored like they have been in recent years? Okay, so Daylin, as far as I know, none of the ones on Blu-ray have been censored. From what I know is it's more a case of the ones that they want to censor, they just have not been releasing. So like in the case of Tom and Jerry, they released a Spotlight Collection Volume 1 and they never did Volume 2, because when it came to Volume 2 there were 3 that they were going to censor, and fans, rightfully so, threw a conniption fit, and so their response was, well, then we just won't release it at all. And yeah, so there you go. I'm gonna move my model a bit, just a bit more. Whoops, no. Edit, undo. Okay, there we go. No, edit, undo. What am I moving? Oh, that's the Streamlabs. Hold on, my model. I want to move. I want to move my model. No, that's not it. Where is it? Ah, darn it. It's sometimes using dual PC streaming can be weird, because sometimes it makes it a little more difficult to... Yeah, there we go. I like to get him out of the way of the TV a little more, so, but not fully blocking chat. So there we go. Boom! Fixed. Type in Super Friends. Oh, I could tell you they got Super Friends. So yeah, they were so a non-release. No, they were Daylin, they were not celebrating it. Fans were not celebrating it. It was just a case where fans were making it clear, hey, if you release this censored, we're not going to buy it. And so so their response was, well, we don't want to tick off we just won't release it at all then. And it doesn't make sense, because the people who were complaining, and you know this, Daylin, the people who were actually complaining that want the censorship, the people that actually complain and want the stuff censored, aren't going to buy it anyway. It wasn't for them. But as far as I know, no, the Looney Tunes haven't been censored. It's just a matter of them not releasing things. Now, in the DVD era, yes. I think there might have been some censored Looney Tunes, and I know there were censored Tom and Jerry cartoons. Super Friends. Yeah, I can tell you what the Super Friends are on Blu-ray, Judd. What you got of Super Friends is you've got a singular set, because I think I covered this back when I did some of my exploring the back library. You've got a singular set. It's expensive. It's $92.50, so it's about $100, but it covers everything. It's all 9 seasons. It's every single episode. So they are on Blu-ray. It's one giant set. And it is a giant set, but it's the entire thing. I probably should have said only joking, because I was, well, but in any case, no, it warrants saying, yeah, no, fans aren't happy. Fans aren't happy because, I mean, they want the stuff and they want it uncut, and I don't blame them. I'm the same way. If the truth is, if it was cut, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't touch it. And those people who say, oh, you should still support it because then they'll go back and release it uncut. No, I don't buy that. But yeah, the Looney Tunes stuff, that's what I was going to check. Looney Platinum. So Volume 3 has been out of print, or no, Volume 2 has been out of print forever and a day. Volume 1, even though it's coming back in print, has largely still been available. Volume 3 might have never gone out of print. Let's see. $20. Can I open Amazon safely? I don't think I can open Amazon safely. I don't think I can open Amazon safely. Can I open Target safely? Target's a please don't say anything with account. Thank God it doesn't say anything. Okay. Looney Tunes Platinum. Because Target's got a buy one, get one half off right now on Blu-rays, chat. Yeah, they still sell Volume 3. Oh, sweet. Now, they don't have the Volume 2, and they still sell Volume 1. No, that might be the, that's the DVD. Okay. And they still have some of the Golden collections, too. So that leaves you got a lot of Looney Tunes, chat. If you're interested in classic Looney Tunes, you got a lot of them now on Blu-ray. That means you've got 3 volumes of Looney Tunes Platinum that are all still available now because Volumes 1 and 2 are back in print. You've got the Collector's Choice, which is an archive collection, but you could get those from Amazon, and there are 4 volumes of that, and they are available in a single set. So you've got yeah, I mean, it's, if you collect the Looney Tunes, it's worthwhile. Kairos, welcome in. We're just right now we are just yapping about random stuff, and somehow it led us to talk about Looney Tunes. You're new. Well, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, I'm Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator. We do a lot of retro gaming. We do some modern gaming, borderline modern retro, and then we also do the occasional yap days and karaoke days and whatnot. But today was a karaoke day, largely because we were, well, Tuesday night's karaoke. Tuesday nights. Wait, did I say karaoke? No, it's not karaoke. Man, my brain is not braining. I'm searching live chatting VTuber. Oh, good. Yeah, we're doing live chat. I'm not doing karaoke tonight. I don't know why I said that. My brain isn't braining. Tuesday night is yapping night. We usually do yapping on Tuesdays, so yeah, perfect timing, perfect day for it. This is the chatting, yapping Zatsu stream, so welcome in. Docs not fix. If you get the shared link, you can open in incognito window to not docs. Good to know. I'll have to do that at some point. I'm not gonna worry about it. Where am I from? I am that if you're asking IRL, I'm sorry, that's a personal question. We do have there are some rules against that. I am deep underground in the back library, somewhere between time and space, if you go according to the the Twitter bio. So Matt, did you check out Void Pyramid? Thank you for reminding me. Void Pyramid. Country. Oh, well, that I could give away. I don't mind giving the country. USA, United States of America. But that's about as far as I could go. Void Pyramid. Let's take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow, Void Pyramid. Oh yeah, I added it to the library. Yes, I haven't played it yet, but I added it to the library. That's right. Post-apocalyptic RPG. Yes, I remember adding this to the library. I haven't had a chance to play it. Okay, that's me asking about. Gotcha. Furry Marmoset. Have you played Wuthering Waves? Is that a visual novel? Let me look up. I haven't played it, but I know I've heard of it. Oh, it's a freebie too. That's good. How much gotcha is there to it? Story-rich open world. Oh, RPG. Okay, high degree of freedom. Wake from your slumber to reclaim your memory. I haven't played it. I've heard of it because I know some of the streamers that I frequent have done it before. In fact, I want to say definitely bugged my pay grade, but I want to say Obake Pam has played it. No, I haven't played it yet. I'll have to check this out because I like free. Free is good. We can do free. Promising open world RPG. Even though I don't usually do well with open world, I'm struggling like mad through Oblivion. Oblivion has become my kryptonite. And that's not even the remaster. Playing the original. I love this game. Okay. Studying over fluid combat. Okay. Deep sci-fi inspired narrative from the moment. Okay. Well, I don't know when I will get to it, but I will go ahead and add it to my library since it is free. We like free. Free is good. Greed is good. No, wait, is greed? Yes, no. Oh, you like Oblivion? You might like Amethyst. It's Morrowind-esque. I wouldn't say I like Oblivion, Flash viewer. I wouldn't say I like Oblivion. It's more like, oh, let me try to ride a trend for once. I don't do trends. Let me do the trend. I don't hate it, Flash viewer, but it's definitely out of my wheelhouse. Let me go take a look though. Animist. I know that you don't know My Little Pony, but Tape It All in all games is free. Maybe not the first free. I'll take a look at that. Sure. I'll take a look at it in just a minute. Stellar Blade game. That sounds familiar too. Let me start with Animist, and then we will check the My Little Pony. I know you're into the My Little Pony. That just, I don't know. That's really out of my wheelhouse. Animist is free. We like that. I didn't add this already? Okay. Explores strange dark afterlife of the undead. Habit the body of a skeleton, fleshy corpse. Build a new life in Draughts. Giant desert of ancient ruins. A culminate very powerful online open online world. Okay, well, if it's got a single play, it's got multiplayer. If it's got a single player type mode, Jordan Peter Benzo hallucinations. Holy crap. Well, what the hell? We'll add that to the wish list. Beneath a Steel Sky. Oh, yeah, I've got the free one of that. I got the free one of that, Flash viewer. Yeah, I've definitely got the, just trying to help. No, I appreciate that, Judd. I appreciate it. I will look. I'm just out of curiosity if there is anything on here. Oh, they're definitely not free for me here. No, the ones they got on here are 4040 and Pinball FX one. Okay, well, the pinball... Judd, I tell you what, I'll keep the pinball table in mind because that might... I want to do a live stream, but my subs are... Yeah, well, so advice on subs. My advice on subs, I'm going to tell you is... If you've got a good video, if you've got a good short... Don't be afraid to just, I'm not saying spend a bunch of money because do not. Don't be afraid to toss a $10 promo behind one short and see where it goes. That's what I've done before, and it works occasionally. Sometimes it helps. And also, as far as doing a live stream, even if you've got no subs, we talked about this earlier. My first few streams, Kairos, I was playing to an empty chat. Kept talking the whole time, waiting for someone to come in, kept talking as if I was talking to chat, as if there were people there. But there weren't. But you just keep talking. Yeah, so, I mean, that's my only... My advice, Kairos, is don't worry about how few subs you have. Don't worry about how few subs you have. If you want to do it, just move forward and try it. And keep doing it because eventually you're going to get some viewers and you're going to get some eyeballs. It took me a while. I was playing to an empty room for quite a few streams, or I was playing to an occasional one person come in. But eventually it does grow. Or it should grow. I mean, that's the way it should. Hard work, dedication. I don't know. I'm not good. Slow start is still a start. Exactly. Jennifer, thank you. Thank you. Jennifer, wiseness of us all. My subs are under, doesn't allow you to stream. Get more videos put out. Really? They don't let you live stream with under 50 subs? Now, wait a second. They've got, there's got to be something more to that. I'm going to have to double check that because I never had 50 subs. I had like 3 when I started live streaming. Hold on just a moment. Let me go through, let me read these. Okay, Beneath the Steel Sky, yes. I did pick up the freebie of that. I know GOG has it and Scum VM has it too. Probably rarely find other play. Okay, gotcha. Want to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? It's the same type of fun you expect from Star Tropics and Torrens Passage. Oh, swell. And what Alien Squatter is a wild one. Pyramid Raid is an obstacle course one. I'll come back to those momentarily. Shadow Burglar just saw in my stream. Okay, I'll check that. Tuesday night, so gonna take trash out. Be right back. Alrighty. Let me check that with YouTube. Because I know I didn't have 50 subs. How much you earn? I'm not fully monetized yet. I mean, I can activate monetization, but I'm not... And honestly, Kairos, even if I had that information, that's something I cannot I would not disclose on stream. Sorry. Live stream YouTube. I think you just have to have get yourself verified. Get started with live streaming. Let's take a double look. Enable live streaming. You have to have no restrictions in the back. Verify your channel. Yeah, that's all you need to do is get verified. Yeah, you don't have to have a requirement thing. You just gotcha. In my country, can't put a code. Put QR code so viewers can. In my country, I can put QR code on stream so viewers can send me. Yeah, sorry, you can't post a code in here. Only my mods can post. Same with links. But no, no, without, I don't know about specific country restrictions. I could just say that YouTube themselves, all they require is getting verified. Because that's what in my country, I could put QR code. Okay, swell. Gotcha. I'd prefer if you steer a bit away from that topic, Kairos, because I try not to talk about the monetary issues on my streams. Judd, oh, have a good night, Judd. Thank you for stopping by. Let me go back. What were the Pyramid Raid and Alien Squatter? Oh, that's not it. I thought I was in Steam. I'm getting lost. We got a lot of the Looney Tunes stuff, though. Let's move on. Thank you, Omegs. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Pyramid. I don't know what alien... I don't know what that is. Wait, what? Oh, the game. Oh, yeah, I'll see what that is. Just a moment. Let me start with the pyramid one. Shadow Burglar. Okay, Pyramid. Alien Squatter. Okay, Alien Squatter Pyramid Raid. Let me start with Pyramid Raid, and then I will do Alien Squatter. Pyramid Raid. Okay, it's a $2.99er. That's not too much. Oh, I see. Okay, combination run and jump. Huh. Okay, so it's a platformer. It's cheapy, that's for sure. Receive for free. I'll keep that in mind. It says I'm gonna keep this one in the back hip pocket. Let me check Alien Squatter. Alien Squatter's free. Okay, what's Alien Squatter? Oh my gosh. Wow. Is that a game? I'm not. He be freaking with the game. I'm not freaking at Omegs. It was Squatter. You could check the chat. I'm not. No. And I'm not going to look up Alien Squirter either, because that will end badly. And I am a say-so streamer. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm say-so. Do you know, well, no, I haven't heard of that game. I'll have to check that eventually. Hold on. Alien Squatter, you are a homeless extraterrestrial listing in futuristic version of Japan. Struggle to survive a new cycle of RPG. Wait, what? Organs, stream, gotcha. Appreciate it if you check the rules, Kairos. I do appreciate if you don't bring up other, streamers in my chat unless I bring them up first. Detroit Become Human I've seen. I know that it's more than I'm willing to pay. I'm also a cheap gamer. No, you're okay, Kairos. You're okay. It happens to everyone. Let me check the price. Detroit is good. I've watched a few of people who I consider mutuals have played it. Let me say, okay, it's $40. It's definitely above my pay grade there, or not my pay grade, but what I'm gonna spend. But let me not gonna add the demo. You know what? I'll just put it on the wish list. Hell with it. I'll put it on the wish list, even though I've seen several streams of it. Let me see what the system requirements are too. Let me see if I can run it. Even though I use a double... Oh, yeah. Where's my recommended? Oh, yeah, we'd be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we could... Chat, we could run this at perfect settings. I love doing... Chat, that's one thing I'm going to say right now. I love doing a dual PC setup just for that reason. Because I don't have to worry about the settings half the time. Unless I'm gonna do Doom Dark Ages. If I'm gonna do Doom Dark Ages, then I'm hosed. What else we got? Okay, Aliens. Shadow Burglar. I just saw my stream. Let me see what Shadow Burglar is. Shadow Burglar. That just reminded me. You know what, chat? Next week, I think since it's the week before memberships, I don't know if next week or the week of memberships. One of those weeks we're going to do a karaoke. I haven't done a karaoke in... I have not done a karaoke even since I posted my cover. I haven't even karaoke'd the darn thing. That's awful. Can you tell me which game I can play? My PC processor's around. I can't tell you what... I'm sorry, I can't tell you what game you can play. I'm sure the truth is you could probably play quite a few... There's plenty of stuff you could play with something that age. I can't tell you exactly, but there's plenty of stuff that's I don't know where you'd find that information either. All that I can say is if you look it up on Steam, they do give the system requirements. Welcome back, Judd. Welcome back. Let's see, Shadow Burglar. What do we got? It plays Gene, a thief with the mystical power of morphing with the shadows, creating yourself an improbable path in the dark and carefully dealing with guards in the light. You will try to steal back your deceased brother's paintings. Do you have what it takes to avenge his legacy? Overwhelmingly positive. Wow. Matt is a baby gamer. He's too new to know modern gaming capabilities. That's true. That's true. I can tell you that your PC will likely run everything from MS-DOS, so you should be good. Because MS-DOS has way more FPS than Crysis. Indeed. I've never played Crysis. Okay. Atari should work. That's true. Yeah. Some of it, except the modern Atari stuff. I don't know. That's a good... Did I ever add that to my wish list? That really awesome looking... even Neo Geo... That's true. Yes, you can... Ooh, yeah, sweet. Just be careful if you do the emulating, because emulating, barely run Windows 11, then, I'm going to level with you. If you're looking to stream with something like that, you're going to have issues. You're going to have issues, because streaming takes a toll on the hardware. It is, so if you're trying to stream and game... Could be in for yeah, that's fair enough, Omegs. Everyone can be. I'm running Windows 10 and I'm going to run Windows 10 as long as I can, and I'm going to pray that things like malware bytes protect me so I can keep running Windows 10. Shadow Burglar. We're going to add this to the library since it's free. Yay, it's now available. But yeah, honestly, scared for my life, my PC will go to Windows 11. I don't think they can force you, but they say it won't provide security updates anymore. Well, you know this already, Omegs. You know it. But for anyone else who's out there, if you're trying to avoid Windows 11 and you still got 10, freaks, if you try to do both, yeah, you're going to run into that problem. You're going to run into that problem. It's and the truth is, depending on what level of streaming you're doing, even if you've got a souped up PC, you're going to have that issue. But I'm not an expert. Truth is, you're going to be better off looking up tutorials for things like that than asking me. They forced me on Windows. They forced me on Windows 7 means they can do it again. I gotta tell you, Omegs. Oh, you just unlocked a memory. Unlocking memory. I want to unlock good memories. But I do remember when they did the free, my family, when I was a younger Madamus, I wasn't fully a little Madamus, but I was a younger Madamus when they forced the change from XP to Windows 7. And it was one of those things where my family was on board with it. So it was a case of, oh, well, it's a free upgrade. It's a free upgrade. Let's do it. We can do it. We can do the free upgrade. And yeah. If you still hate Windows 10, if I had my way, Omegs, we'd still be using XP. Channel where I stream about years ago, my PC burned through. Really? Oh, wow. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 10. I'm not a big fan of Windows 10. I've learned, I guess after time, Omegs, I finally have gotten past it and I've gotten used to Windows 10, but I get tired of the, okay, boy, so thinking this through, I get that a company like Microsoft, I get the monetary. This is where I get it and I don't get it. I get the monetary thing of we want to put out a new version of Windows every so many years so that we can make money. We put out a new version so people, have you tried Listery yet? Did I do it? Oh, is that the, no, I don't think I have. Oh, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. I know it's not a game. Listery was the no, I remember when you told me that. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, you know what? Downloading it now. I'm gonna download the basic version now and give it a shot. This I need to transfer it later to my other PC, but I'm gonna go ahead and download this. Ooh, the Ishar extended compilation. I need to get that installed someday. There we go. All right. No, I haven't, but I'm going to copy that between memory sticks and use that to do some organizing. Yeah, I need to. And the truth is, Omegs, I've tangented myself away from topics. I don't remember what. I'll go back to the Windows stuff in a minute. I need to get when it makes the Windows search bar useless. That'll help me, because one thing I need to do, Omegs, and I've mentioned this before, is I've got a new PC case for my streaming PC. And I need to move a lot of the files off of my old hard drives onto the SSDs that are in there and get everything organized before I put it into the new case, because I'm going to be cutting out a lot of them. I don't know about karaoke. Can you tell me something? I heard this in some game about something. I heard this in some games. I don't know quite what you're asking, Kairos. I'm sorry. I goon for Listery. Don't go. It's, well, I mean, I was gonna say don't goon for something free, but I have a, yeah, I'm not one to talk there. I'm gonna start using that though. I'm gonna use that definitely because I need to get things set up. Might be in another streamer's chat, maybe. I mentioned karaoke. I know I'm gonna be doing karaoke soon. I need to do karaoke again. I can't believe, yo, Omegs. When was the last time I know I've done that mistake? So have I. Ditto. Oh, it's the most, oh, I hate it. You know what? But the worst, Omegs, the worst, and you know this, and thank God this hasn't happened to me, but it almost did, is if you say the other person's name by accident. Especially if you're leaving their chat. There have been so many times I almost said goodnight X when I was in goodnight Y's chat, asking about what is karaoke. Karaoke is just singing. Karaoke's just it's just a singing stream. So just background and singing. That's it. And getting plenty of copyright flags because of it, which I get lots of copyright flags. I did that before I pretty much quit life. Before I pretty much quit life for that day. Oh man, there but for the grace of God go I, Omegs. There but for the grace of God go I. I've never. You make songs? Well, good. Well, and that's something good that you should be posting. That's a good way to potentially grow YouTube. I've only done one cover. And done a bunch of business, but it made me happy. And even if it did make business, you post it. Well, good. As you should. Speaking of which, let me, I want to check Omegs. When was the last time I did what's the notification? Oh, Mizuki uploaded something. I'll have to, oh no, that's an old one. That's a reminder for me. Okay, one day in the upcoming months, we gotta do the second Sucker for Love. I know Lynetta isn't in it, but we need to do the next Sucker for Love. View on your channel. Where's my studio? Content, live. When did I do my last karaoke? Okay, it was before then. Oh my gosh. I think it might have been April. Let's see, where it would be the same, because I reused the same thumbnail. Okay, yeah, it was April 12th. It was April 12th. I never, don't ever do Disney. So Disney will... Well, the truth is, so here's the thing about copyright with it, Judd. I think you can get away with it. You're live every day. No, I do 5-6 days a week. It depends. There was a time when I was every day, but that's bad for the algorithm. If you do 7 days a week, you're gonna hurt yourself. Unless you've already got an established audience that's gonna be there, you're gonna damage yourself. Because you're gonna get a lot of people who get FOMO, fear of missing out, and it just, yeah, it doesn't always work in your favor. Same with time slots. Gotta be careful doing different time slots. So, Judd, yeah, Disney, I'd get flagged for copyright, but usually what happens is it just makes it where you can't monetize a video. This is something I found out from another streamer, is that you'll get flagged, but it usually won't hurt you, and you can go through and tweak it where you need to. Like, for instance, with this one, I am partially blocked. Am I blocked in the US? No. I'll tell you where I'm blocked. Oh, I got blocked for business time. Some of those are flags. Where's the block? Video can't be seen in some territories. You return from the dead. Welcome back, Daylin. Welcome back. The only place I'm blocked where I can't be seen, it doesn't say it here. Well, say it. Russia. Every single time, chat, that I've been blocked where my video can't be seen in a country, it's in Russia. I do not have any viewers in Russia. I've checked my analytics. Chat, I'm not tapping into the Russian audience. Darn. So I don't even worry about it. And with the other copyright things, the ones that are flags, they just, all of these, because there are a lot of them, as you can see, they're just flags that say I can't monetize the stream. So if I ever was to get money from it, I wouldn't get it. It would go to them, so I just would never monetize it. And what else? There's something else with that too. Trying to remember what it was. Yeah, and then there are copyright strikes. Copyright strikes, Disney will strike you if you play flat out some of their content. Like if I was to run a stream where we were doing a watch along of Snow White while showing Snow White, yeah, I'd get a copyright strike. 3 strikes and you get your account closed permanently. I had one strike and I got it appealed because it was unfair. It was for the Christmas watch-along we never did. The watch-along of the Santa Claus versus the Devil. That's a shame. I really want to do that someday, chat. Chat, I really want to do that someday. I really want to do that watch-along someday. How's Mari doing? Mari's doing good. Okay, she's still on. Good. Good, good, good. We love Mari. Longtime supporter of the channel. Oh, so what I was saying earlier. Okay, boy, too many topics. Oh, the Windows thing. Man, the Windows thing. What was I saying about, I have personal room, so I put Animu waifu poster. Nice, nice. I don't really have much up. I don't have much up in the area, at least that I stream from. But nice, nice. Okay, let me just check one thing real quick, chat. I need to check something on my other side of the stream right now. Just ask a question for someone. Just a second, chat. I'm not going on live. I just gotta type something in. I'm sorry about this, chat. Just checking something. Just checking something, chat. My apologies. There we go. Okie dokie. What's my favorite girl in anime only? The truth is, TYT, no word. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Take your time. I'm back. I'm back. It was literally just a second. It was literally just a second. What's my favorite girl in anime only? The truth is, I don't know right off, Kairos. If I had to pick an anime, I guess I would say, if I had to pick a singular, I would probably say Haruhi Suzumiya. It's old school, but I'm a diehard Haruhi Suzumiya and specifically Haruhi fan. Gosh, okay. What was I saying before? Okay, so yeah. So we were talking about the Windows thing before, chat. Yeah, I think, yeah, I never liked Windows 7. I got used to Windows 10 eventually. Windows 10, I wouldn't say that it grew on me, but it was one of those things that over time I felt like, well, at least it's no different than, at least it's not much different than Windows 7. To me, the biggest jump was from Windows XP to Windows 7, from what I remember, because Windows XP felt like a much different beast than Windows 7 ever did. But with Microsoft and with the changing in them, you know, it doesn't make sense to me anymore, chat. And I'm sure there's some larger game that I don't get, but the way you look at it, when you upgrade a version, usually you're trying to make some money behind it. So, you know, Microsoft puts out, they moved, I guess it was Windows 98, they moved up to Windows 2000, and they charged money for it. You had to pay for the upgrade. Oh, you want the newer Windows? You got to pay for it. Windows 2000 up to XP? Oh, you got to pay for it. You want the new Windows? You're going to have to buy the new Windows. And then suddenly, people didn't want to upgrade past Windows XP. And Microsoft, instead of charging, started forcing it that, hey, we're going to give you Windows 7 for free. And you got to do it because we're going to discontinue your old one, but it's free now. And same thing now with Windows 11. Oh, you want to keep Windows 10? That's nice, but but you're going to have to upgrade and we're giving it to you for free. Why do they provide for free? I don't understand that, Kairos. And that's what I'm kind of getting at. There's something that I don't get. I don't get it. I don't understand where the money making is. I'm sure there's money making somewhere in it because Microsoft, a big company, they've got to be making money at some point. I don't understand the obligatory I don't understand the free upgrades. Other than the only part that I get out of it is I can grasp the whole we want everyone to upgrade, so we're going to force you to. I don't agree with it, but I get it. But I don't understand how they make money doing that. I don't know. Chat, I'm probably overthinking it. I'm probably not overthinking it, but whatever. What else were we talking about before? Kimmy! Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're having a good night. We're just doing the yapping. We have, for your information, and a lot of people know it's free, so they could get your day. That could be Omegs. Just for your information and for anyone else, Kimmy, who may be coming in late, the membership stream that was going to be next week, we are pushing back an additional week. We're going to give Moose some additional time with the emotes because I know she's been sick, and I want to cut myself some extra time to do an ad. So yeah, and Xbox have Windows as well, do they? I've never used Xbox. Memba, yep, yeah, we're almost there. And I'll go ahead and tell you, Kimmy, I'll go ahead and tell chat, and it's one of the lower goals. I should have made it higher. I should have made it high, but one of the lower goals will be unlocking me playing Fortnite and Roblox. Excuse me just one second. Darn, the throat is going. That always sounds weird when I say it that way. The throat is going. The throat is going. But yes, yeah, so members is being pushed back until the week of the 24th. It'll be Tuesday the 24th will be the day we open the memberships. Other than that, it'll be a yapping stream, but with the membership counter and stuff. Yeah. You just want to play with us. The truth, Kimmy, I'm going to be... Okay, not a boomer, okay? But I'm scared. The truth, I'm legitimately scared to play it. I am legitimately scared. You know, everyone's going to meet the goals and stuff. I don't know, Jennifer. I put a couple lofty ones on there. I put a couple lofty ones on there that I specifically... One specifically I mentioned in a previous stream. I'll mention it again tonight. There's one... I hope does not get hit. And so I set it super high. I set it to a number which is like corporate VTuber membership number. And that is for me to revisit. Yeah, it's because someone brought it up in chat the other day. Revisit Star Tropics and either beat the game or play it for 24 hours straight. And it's got a really high number that's not going to happen. And if it does happen, I'm going to cry on stream. So I'm letting you know, guys, if I cry on stream, that's what happened. Well, there will be two crying. There will be the grateful crying, and there will be the bye. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Kairos. Kimmy, he's going to become a mate. No, Omegs. Oh my gosh, no. No, that is not on the list. That is not on the list. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. It's that easy. Oh, well, I know chat's pushed. Chat, I want to do it. I do want to. I'm also afraid to because I know it's so outside my wheelhouse. I know it's so outside my wheelhouse. I am not doing a maid. What's the goal for the maid? For the maid, there is no maid goal. There is no maid. This all happened. Okay, so let me tell you how this happened. Friend of the channel, Han and Mari. And everyone should go and show her some love tonight. She's premiered her brand new PNG model, which is fantastic. She is premiering her brand new, you brought it up and then you brought up Star Tropics and then someone else who came in. I don't remember if it was the Joshi or it's one of our newer subscribers. Someone brought up how they were sad that I disliked it. He said 1,000 subs for the maid. I didn't say it. Oh my gosh, no. We'll get him next time. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, but okay. This came up because of Mari. Okay, right here. Mari, our good friend from Twitch, she debuted her new PNG and she has a thing up for 50 subs and she'll get a maid outfit for her model. I am not, dude, Omegs, this isn't eBay. This is not a bidding war. You McLiar. I am not a McLiar. McLiar, oh my gosh. Hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink. My throat's going to be shot tomorrow from all this yelling about the maid. Money has a way of changing things. Man, as much I want to say, it's like every 12:52. Oh my gosh. It's like every fiber of my being is either saying, every fiber of my being is saying no, and then there's this one little voice that keeps saying, but Madamus, $20 is $20, and I shouldn't be doing that. It's okay, Matt's not a hoe.
You have a strange
I feel like it.
that's-
I feel like it so many times.
Something has been coming to your back for days.
But yeah, our good friend, I'm going to repost the link again real quick, chat. If you haven't gone to say hello to our good friend Haunted Mari, debuting her PNG tonight.
You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river.
She's got our blessing to pop her on stream occasionally. We were there for the beginning. Feel free to show her some love. I mean, you should. Matt's a classy maid. 2,100 subs! Oh, God. I keep, and see, the problem is, her PNG is fantastic. I love her PNG. She's got a great PNG. And that's one thing I'm going to say, Haunted Mari, I do love her. There's something so unique about her look of not having eyes. You see, he's thinking about it. That's true. The problem is, every time people say, well, you've got to have a price, I start thinking, well, my brain immediately, and maybe it's an autism or something, I keep thinking, well, what would my price be? And there shouldn't be chat conspiring an additional moo commission of the Docky Madamus. No, not a Docky Moore. Don't. No. You have no idea how happy I am right now that Moo is not in chat. Because Moo, I love Moo. I love Moo. But y'all know Moo would probably run with that. Moo would probably say, I'll do that for free. Hell, she'd probably make, well, let me make one side Madamus and we'll put Astra on the other side. She'd probably make the Astra, she'd probably try to get permission from Lucid, which I'm not even remotely a part of, can I put Astra and Madamus on the same docky? Can we do that as merch? No. Y'all know, Kimmy, you know it's true. Docky win. No. No.
Never before have I played a game.
Should I DM her? No, this is what she gets for missing the stream. No. I do hope she feels better, though. I know she's been struggling. I know she got sick this weekend, so that sucks. 3K for the doc.
I want this MCO obliterated.
All right, Omegs. At some point, I am not going to rule out a say-so Dokimura. I am not going to rule, even though I know chat, some of y'all evil. I'm not going to rule something like that out completely. Heck, someone who I made very evil. You're lucky she's offline. Yes, I am. I've just, this whole time, all this here chat scrolling by, and I'm just thinking, please be playing Roblox. Please be playing Roblox. Please tell me Moo is just playing Roblox and she's just so locked in. Make all the goals. I don't know about that as a goal for now, but that maybe eventually. We'll make that an eventual goal. Merch is going to be a goal down the road. Merch in general, because I've talked to you before about I know Red Bernie suggested the stress ball, which I really do like the balls idea. I should have said that differently. And I've mentioned the almost limited run game type thing, which is how I learned that Obake Pam is not the actual CEO of Play Asia. She is just the figurehead of it. Which I did not know. 6969 for NSFW Docky. I don't think I could do an NSFW. I don't think I could do it. Now that said, I'm not going to say I would ever, crack down on artwork well, maybe if it was too hefty, but I do think I have to draw a slight line. I do have to draw a razor thin line. 69 420 for the say-so Docky. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, man? That would be, I mean, that number of subs. that number of subs, YouTube would probably try. You know what? Honestly, I think if I had, if I was ever someone who had a huge number of members, like 69,000 or 70,000, I think that would be the point when YouTube would decide, oh, he's a VTuber, we should ban him. Because that seems to be the way it goes with all these ones, right? It's right when you're making them money that they decide it's time for a channel ban. Matt's boomer pad. Actually, that's not a bad idea, Kimmy. Kimmy, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna keep that one in my hip pocket. I feel if you got that much member, you would go full time. Oh, Megs, I want to go full time with this. The truth is, I'm trying to. I'm trying to go make this a. As much as people say, you know, oh, you should make it a hobby, and maybe if you're lucky enough to make it full time, I really do legit want to make this into a real deal, and I am working towards that. Whether I get there, I don't know. But one of the things I learned from someone else, someone mentioned this a while back, and someone mentioned this a while back, and it stuck with me, and maybe it's the dumbest advice ever, maybe it's the best advice ever, but someone was talking about their goals. I don't even think it was with VTubing, but they were talking about their content, and I think it was a professional singing thing, but they were talking about that versus having a plan B, and how they were told never have a plan B. Because if you've got a plan B, you're never going to be pouring everything into your plan A. You're always going to be waiting for plan A to fall apart, and you're always going to be padding out that plan B. So at this point, the truth be told, I'm kind of trying my damnedest to make this my plan A, and outside of like side gigs and things like that to supplement income, not have a legit plan B, because that made sense to me. If you've got a plan B, you're never going to really be devoting yourself to whatever your dream might be. Now that might be stupid. It might end with you becoming homeless. Dear God, don't let me become homeless. Chat, I just jinxed myself. I'm gonna be living in a van, aren't I? Make your basket of eggs gold, so when it falls, it retains its value. Exactly. Yes.
So the first thing you need to understand.
But I did just jinx myself. This is the run. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Hydration break again, man. My mouth is just.
You do realize your fan name is Spectre.
Ever since my mild heat stroke, my mouth has been nuts. Matt VTuber by day, working the streets by night. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd be that one. Did you hear he's kind of a gigolo when he goes to the conventions? No.
Splinters wouldn't make much sense because
just because I got 17th place doesn't mean no. Oh my goodness. I've been homeless more than 0 times. Have you? Oh wow. And less than 10 times. You'll be all right if you stay diligent, strong, and patient. Wow. I did not know that, Daylin. Well, good for you for staying strong. Good for you. Good for you. And I know someone, she's been in here before during a chat, Lawnmower Girl, who I've directed a lot of people to her streams before. I know she talks a lot in her videos how she's sort of been stuck in the van life for a while now. So I always wish her well, and you know, God bless. I keep hoping she'll hit the numbers she'd like to hit to pull out of that. But I know she's been through a heck of a lot, and she, unfortunately, I know she's in a part of the country where it's expensive. So, and that's one of those things. Ugh. My brain always tells me move somewhere where low cost of living is if you can.
Is a little tight. I know make the right decisions.
Wow, this took a weird turn again, didn't it? These tangents are awesome.
I believe in you.
Oh. I was going, I was going to mention, I did it again, chat. I did the again. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that, or I'm gonna do what Daylin said the other day and start beady beady beady. And I don't want to do the beady beady beady. And for those of you who get the beady 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 reference, good on you. Good on you. If you don't get the reference, we'll pull up a video for the beady beady beady. But I was going to mention the loony. Here, I'll come back to that. It's true, I was under a freeway bridge. Really? If it happens again, I'll be found there again. But like I said, diligence, strength, and patience. Well, God bless Daylin. I'm happy that you were able to pull out of that. I'm happy. Because the truth is, I mean, I guess I can't even imagine that, and I guess no one can until it happens to him. If it's something you're imagining, probably something wrong with you.
Got another cornbread classic for you.
I mean, unless it's actually you know what I mean. So I was just going to mention, we were talking about the Looney Tunes Blu-rays, and this came up because I went to Blu-ray.com and saw suddenly that the Platinum Collection Volumes 1 and 2 are back in print on Blu-ray. So that means you've got a total right now of 8 different Looney Tunes Blu-ray sets available. Yeah, God bless you, absolutely. You got 8 different Looney Tunes sets available right now, outside of like the Bugs Bunny Anniversary Collection, which I'm going to tell you right now, avoid it. Because some of the stuff's compromised on it. Not edited, but just compromised. So you got Platinum Collections Volume 1, 2, and 3, which have, I think, about 50 shorts apiece. Then you've got the Warner Archive Collections Collector's Choice Volumes 1 through 4, which they've now got a singular set of, which I don't know how many shorts are in that total. 97, so not nearly as much. So each one must have about 25, give or take. And then there is also, I remembered Baby Looney Tunes. I have never watched the Baby Looney Tunes. I remember Tiny Toons, and we did a stream with one of the NES games. But the baby ones, I know I've seen some pictures, but I never saw that. I remember that. Which one? The Baby Looney Tunes or the Tiny Toons? The Baby Looney Tunes is... I don't think they're on Blu-ray, are they? No, they're not. They must be on DVD, though, I'm sure. I'm sure they are. Looney Tunes Volumes 1. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are. They are on DVD. Oh, gosh, that is cute.
Go, Chompette.
Baby and Tiny. I remember the Tiny Toons. Yeah. Is there an extra on the Blu-ray? That's a good question. Okay, so let me go back to that. So the Warner Archive Collection one, there's nothing extra. They're just 90 each individual volume has about 24 shorts, 25 shorts, and the full set of all 4 volumes, 97 total. The Platinum Collections, let me see if those got anything.
Stops you.
Oh, I start typing Baby Looney Tunes again. Looney Platinum, and there's another one that's out too. Let me start with Volume 1. I don't know if Volumes 2 and 3 have any extras, but I think Volume 1 might. Volume 1, there was a limited edition also that was in a really fancy box. If I had that, we'd do an unboxing on stream. But I don't, so we won't.
What the hell is it?
All right, where's the regular? It was a digibook, now it's a regular case. Let's take a look. Oh, well, that doesn't tell me anything. That's not really back. All right, Blu-ray review. Let's take a look. It's got...
Well, wait, we can't throw this
okay, this one's 28. It's not... Oh, no, it's 50, it says. Okay. 50 or 50 classic story and a slew of special features. Okay, it does. Let's see what's on it. Yeah, the Platinum Collections, at least Volume 1, it's got a bunch of audio commentaries. It's got some music-only tracks. It does have 95 minutes of documentaries behind the tunes. Oh, yeah. No, it's got tons of documentaries, Daylin. They're in standard definition, a lot of them. But, yeah, it's... Platinum Collection Volume 1 has at least the original release of it. Has a lot of stuff. I don't know about the reissue. Let's see Platinum 2.
Shouldn't you not do that?
Looney, I can't type. Platinum. Platinum Volume 2. I don't want the reissue of it. Is that Volume 3? That's Volume 3. Volume 2.
Now,
2 BD50s. probably has a lot too. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Like, I get paranoid whenever I think I
Spanish audio. Yeah, Platinum Volume 2 has a bunch of stuff again. Not as much, but it's still got a lot of interviews and whatnot. And old featurettes. And let's see Platinum 3.
It's not like
Volume 3, Volume 3 I could tell you probably doesn't because it's only a 2-disc set. They probably cut it back.
Safety. Inevitably, they ate some mold, and very rarely was that.
It's got it's got a few things. It does have some stuff, chat. It does have some stuff, Judd and chat. But it is less because it's a 2-disc set instead of a 3-disc set. So something had to give somewhere. Now the Warner Archive collection of the collector of
and this group is about to have it much more worse.
the collector's choice ones, those do not have special features as far as I know. And there is another one, a Warner Archive that's out now, the Collector's Vault Volume 1. It does not have special features, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, it has no special features, but it has... How many shorts are we looking at? It's got, okay, 25. Disc 2 has fan favorites, so I don't know how many shorts it has quite. I don't know. Probably about 50 shorts again. And no special features. So yeah, no extras on the Warner Archive releases, but there are extras on the general releases. Warner Archives are kind of like that. Warner Archives a lot of times don't have special features. Just so you know, chat, it's kind of a rarity for Warner Archive releases to have special features. But Baby, going back to Baby Looney Tunes, that looks cute. I'm gonna have to check those out sometime. How many are there on DVD? Oh well, hell, I should look. I should keep my eyes open for these.
We're about to see what happens.
I should keep my eyes open for these, chat.
Who reads upside down?
A volume 1 through 4 of kids' favorites. Have you seen the Japanese Tom and Jerry? No, is there a Japanese one? I didn't know there was a Japanese Tom and Jerry.
You must be going.
Okay, I got now, man. Oh, I gotta look that up because I have no idea.
I don't know why I care about make up something like that.
I do now. What I do know is, unfortunately, we were talking earlier. I know the U.S. Tom and Jerry. A lot of them are banned from Blu-ray. Unfortunately, censored.
So I got a sausage sandwich and mozzarella sticks from
Let's see.
Town, and well, the mozzarella wasn't even.
I had not heard of that. It's a short Oh, is it a short? Okay. Tom.
Please tell me you reported that.
You want me to send the link? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Tom and Jerry Go-Ko. Okay.
Please tell me you reported that.
Okay. Is it okay? I see on YouTube some of it. There it is. Okay.
Good.
You know what? Here,
Glad.
we're gonna take a look at this chat. Let me mute the.
Yes, please DM it to me.
Let me mute that, and let me unfortunately mute our good friend Mari. Love you, Mari.
It's now stronger with Gregor.
I mentioned earlier, I'll mention it again for anyone who's come in. I was going through my old VODs. Mari was the first fellow streamer slash VTuber slash PNG tuber slash really any to enter one of my chats. So always an affinity there. Okay. Mari, yeah. In fact, I went back to him. The first person to ever comment on any of my chats was Elite. It was Elite Trainer. And then Mari was the second person. And that was when I was playing to an audience of 0. And they popped in for a few minutes. God bless them both. And man, I was the most stilted, stiff. I kept talking the whole time, though. Darn it, that's one thing I could do. I could keep I could talk to an audience of 0. Oh, Megs is my number 1, though. Oh, Megs was the first person I gave mod power to. I think. I'm pretty sure. I think so. As much slash as you've mentioned, is Mari a horror VTuber? A horror tuber. She kind of is. Her lore kind of is. Her lore is I know, I'd let her tell you, and she's posted elsewhere. Her lore is kind of a, you know, like a news girl who was brutally murdered type of thing and came back as a ghost with no eyes who's 6'5". I don't know, and yet she's got the cutest PNG, chat. She's got the cutest PNG, and then her lore is like, you know, she was brutally, you know, murdered by hooligans, and so she grew to an Amazon-sized eyeless VTuber with a really cute PNG. I don't know. I don't get it. I love you, Mari. I don't get it. Japanese Tom and Jerry. Question, did you play or see Spider-Man? If you're talking about the games, I've never played any of the games outside of a few of the old console ones like on NES. The movies, yeah. Yeah, I've seen all the modern Marvel ones, which I'm not a fan of, and the Andrew Garfield. I do like the ones directed by Sam Raimi, the Tobey Maguire ones. I do like those. All right, let's see. Oh, this is just this isn't it. That's not it. That's not it. That wasn't it. Okay. That was the wrong Japanese Tom and Jerry. Okay. Tom and Jerry Goku. Let's copy that. It's not cute. No. Okay. No, stop. Tom and Jerry Goku. All right, Tom and Jerry Goku. Tom and Jerry Goku. Tom and Jerry Goku. Tom and Jerry Goku. YouTube. Come on. Tom, Jerry, go. There we go. Everything's cool. There we go. Oh, it's a trailer. Okay, we're going to watch the trailer. Ooh, there's a couple. Oh, okay. Now let's start with the... I don't care if I get bonked. This is cute. Side by side. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that is. Oh man. You know, it's funny they say frenemies because if you watch the old Tom and Jerry's, they weren't frenemies. The old Tom and Jerry's, y'all, on the old, if you watch the old Tom and Jerry's, they might as well, they're like 2 steps removed from Itchy and Scratchy on The Simpsons. That's why Itchy and Scratchy hit so hard, is because that's basically what Tom and Jerry was. They were brutal. This is too cute, Kimmy. This is too cute. And I know I'll get bonked if I watch all the episodes. How many are there? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to have to watch these later. You know what? Maybe we might do this as a watch along at some point, chat. They're shorts, 16 of them so far. We might do these as a watch along because this is awesome. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, because we're going to start doing watch-alongs once we open up memberships, so that'll be a good idea. Yeah, WoW is right, Twin Opinion. It's definitely you know, it makes me wonder what people like Tex Avery would have thought about this, because I think people like the animator, if you don't know who he was, Tex Avery, legendary animator, he used to do the old Tom and Jerry's, a lot of them, and Droopy, etc., etc., etc. I think he would appreciate stuff like this. I think he would appreciate the cute Tom and Jerry. Speaking of Spider-Man, are you familiar with Japanese Spider-Man? Yes. It's actually canonical lore in the Sentai series. Yes, I do know it's canonical. And it's canonical in Spider-Man. I didn't know it was canonical in any of the Sentai series. Oh, that's one of those things that, darn, chat, I really, really wish, I wish Disney didn't own it. Because if Disney didn't own it, we would have that Japanese Spider-Man by now. Someone would clear the rights to that, I think. That's just, yeah. Disney doesn't want us to have nice things. There are a lot of Marvel things that unfortunately Disney has that because they have it, we won't get. Like the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie, they have it. They have the Disney, because they own Marvel. Disney has the full rights to that. Disney is too greedy. Yeah, and it's not just... Yeah, and it's not just that, Kimmy. There's something... And I don't know if I've talked about this a lot on stream. If you look back, they've never really understood or appreciated their back catalog or the people who like it. They don't... How do I put... When there are things that they've made that maybe weren't a big success, but that have a devoted audience, Disney can't seem to grasp why that devoted audience is. So it's like it's stuff that they would just assume move past, but then they see people like it, and instead of saying, oh, people like this, we should, make this available, Disney's reaction is to just say, why? It sort of goes back to Watcher in the Woods. I've talked a lot about Watcher in the Woods. Just to recap, company called Anchor Bay licensed it from Disney while the executives weren't paying attention. They rebuilt the original theatrical premiere version, which is the closest thing we'll ever get to a director's cut. And Disney would not allow it to be released because they said it was too scary and violent. But then when Anchor Bay asked the Disney board, hey, okay, you say it's scary and violent. Which ones of you have ever actually seen this movie? How many of you even know what Watcher of the Woods is? None of them raised their hands. Not a single one of them raised their hands. So Disney was just blocking it for the sake of blocking it. There always is the possibility of Hasbro and or Saban getting the rights. And I don't know how I feel about that either, because Hasbro's done a number on everything, Daylin. Do you remember Electric Company Spider-Man? I've seen clips, Judd. And I remember the song, the Electric Company version of the song. Spider-Man, where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are. Why did I do that? I didn't do it justice. We'll look that up in a moment. Hasbro's done a number on a lot of things like G.I. Joe, Daylin. In fact, did you know, chat? Okay, y'all. So Hasbro will not allow... You want to hear something stupid? Hasbro will not allow action figures anymore of Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe in his hood. There were two versions of Cobra Commander. Well, there were a couple, but the main two versions were, there was one where he has the like mask that's silver covering his face, and there was this other where he had like a blue hood, and Hasbro won't let it be released, the figure be released anymore, because they say it looks too much like it's KKK. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Here, okay, we're pulling up a screenshot just so y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not it's stupid. Google Images. Cobra Commander hood. So there was so this was the alternate whoa, no. Oh, thank God it was signed out. Thank God it was signed out. Open image in new tab. So there was the oh no, so they allowed a reissue in 2007, but they won't allow a release anymore because Hasbro's decided that somehow looks like he's a clantastic or something. Hasbro makes yes they do. They do make My Little Pony. That is true. Yeah. Now I don't get it. I just think that's a stretch. I just think it's a stretch. If we're gonna say that, so everything in a hood is, no, that's just dumb. Let's ban all the hoodies. Yeah. So there you go. Where were we going? Okay, Electric Company Spider-Man. Let me get bonked for more music. It's not Thank you, Kimmy. It's not. It's a cloth over his head. By that extension, man. Who's the biggest offender of all? The biggest offender of all would be Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown ghost costume. This by that logic, chat, man, the whole I don't know, that's probably someone's personal picture. By that logic, oh please. Okay, it's small picture. I can't get it. By that logic, we got a whole group of them. We got the whole rally. It's just stupid. I can't take the stupid. And that's the most, see, and just to point out, going back to what we said earlier, that's the limit of anything political you're going to get out of me, is I just don't, the only thing political you're ever going to get out of this channel is that Madamus doesn't tolerate the stupid stuff. Madamus, outside of his own stupidity, Madamus doesn't tolerate the stupidity. I had a bit of a, for those of you come in late, I had a bit of a soapbox thing earlier. Which was just saying, you know, I wish that these small budding young VTubers and streamers would stop feeling this desire that they need to make big political statements. Just stop. You're here to entertain. Unless you're gonna make yourself a political, unless politics is gonna become your shtick, just don't do it. Stay away from it. Be smart. Yes, smart. Electric Company Spider-Man. And then we'll pull up the Fantastic Four trailer. Okay, I know, okay, what do we got? Okay, here we go. Let's do some... Let me mute the BGM. Blue Clan Cobra is only the second dumbest thing I've heard. The first is when Sesame Street got an adult-only rating for Cookie Monster having a cookie pipe. That doesn't surprise me, Daylin. Oh! Excuse me, hydration break. Throat is closing up. Too much yelling tonight. Too much yelling at the stupidity. Let me give you another one along with that, with the Sesame Street, before we run this. So, the Muppet movie. I've mentioned this before. The Muppet movie. Ever since Disney, I don't think it's been with any of the old Columbia releases, but ever since Disney got the rights to the Muppet movie, and this is back in VHS era, from what I understand, the movie has been edited. So there was a scene in the Muppet movie, in the theatrical cut, there is an extended TV cut, leaving that aside. In the theatrical cut of the Muppet movie, there's a cameo by actor Steve Martin. And he's playing a waiter in a restaurant, and it's a bar and a restaurant. And Kermit, when he's asked what he wants to order, in the original theatrical cut, Kermit says, "I'll have a grasshopper," because it's a double joke. A grasshopper is an alcoholic beverage, and he's a frog. Frogs eat grasshoppers. There's the joke. Jokes are always funnier when you explain them. Apparently, Disney decided that joke is inappropriate because alcohol. So every single home video release of the Muppet movie since probably the 90s has been edited to remove, "I'll have a grasshopper." It's stupid. Dang, they ruined it. Yeah, it's not on the Blu-ray. It's not in any of them. And I know Labyrinth is also edited slightly, but it's been edited by the Henson Company themselves to remove one swear word. Whatever. A Blu-ray re-release of Sesame Street's early episodes for anyone curious what I was talking about. Really, so it's got a warning on there. You know, that doesn't surprise me. You look at, here, okay, pull it up again. Looney Tunes. Let's pull up a Tom and Jerry. So here's a Tom and Jerry that was recently released. It's the CinemaScope collection, which I keep meaning to pick up because they're all widescreen. Let's look at the back of this thing. There we go. Tom and Jerry, the complete CinemaScope collection, is intended for the adult collector and may not be suitable for children. Your children may be too stupid. They may attempt to harm each other. They may grab frying pans and beat each other over the head because you've got stupid kids and you're a failure as a parent. Pretty much. That's what you're saying, right? That is what you're saying, Warner Brothers, right? You're saying that all these parents are really, really dumb, or that their kids are really dumb? Yeah, the kids are dumb. Okay, the kids are dumb. I give up. Or use hot pokers on each other. Exactly, yeah, what the hell? Welcome in, Elite. Welcome in. You know what? Elite 07, I mentioned earlier we were going back on some of my old streams. Did you realize, Elite, that you were the first person to ever comment on one of my streams as a chatter? You were the first person to ever chat in one of my streams, Elite. And the second one was Haunted Mari, because we were visiting Haunted Mari tonight because she's got her new PNG, which is fantastic. Yeah. So there you go. Of course, the stream is privated now because it was a slideshow mess. Because my darn, I didn't have OBS set up right to adjust the bit rate. But now Xfinity is, holy crap. Xfinity now, y'all, I went from getting from getting upload speeds of maximum 23 megabytes per second. I got like 135 megabytes now per second. So I'm golden even to do 4K. We're not going to be doing 4K. This model is not 4K. This model is probably 720p if I double check my settings. Simpsons maybe, but Looney Tunes. Yeah, no, Judd. Yeah, Looney Tunes. A bunch of the Disney stuff. They're all like, yeah. Welcome to current year. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. Okay, Electric Company.
Spider-Man, where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are.
I'm not gonna watch this whole thing.
True believers, here he is, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Marvel Comics at its
Today's
best.
episode.
Glad I'm the person to comment on your stream. I'm glad you were too, Elite.
And let's hope
and
our
I appreciate it.
Hasn't also
honestly
met his match.
It's those little moments that keep a person keep a person, you know, plowing ahead.
And
wow.
He's found it.
High budget.
A rubber glove sandwich.
A rubber glove sandwich,
Hard
chat.
to bite, difficult to chew.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Morgan Freeman narrating this. There you go, the voice of God.
No dogs allowed. Who would do anything so cruel?
Fun content. I thank you, Elite. I appreciate it.
You
know, my brainworms get to me a lot, so I really get that. I really appreciate that.
By not letting him near
I'm trying. The spoiler.
Knows.
How long is this?
But
oh god.
The spoiler.
Do you know there's a Spider-Man villain named The Wall?
I'm the spoiler.
That sounds familiar, Flash viewer. I will always laugh when I join your streams. You always say something unhinged sus every time. You're lucky you missed the maid outfit stuff earlier, Elite.
Ice cream.
Oh, Meg's trying to get me out of maid outfit to my membership goals. Ain't happening. Madamus ain't gonna be the maid. No! Oh, he killed her. Oh, no, he didn't. He just hit the ice cream.
Did you say something, dear?
He just hit the ice cream. He didn't kill her. I was hoping he killed her. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Who would put an end?
Elite, stay for the balls. No, not the balls. 2,200 for maid. No!
And so, the spoiler faces his greatest challenge.
We'll work something out.
It's always been
what
my
time is it?
greatest
1? Okay.
ambition to spoil
I know I'm gonna check VOD. Been busy. It hasn't been much. It's just been the normal yapping. Give me not for the balls. Wow, that's a fight scene. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather watch this than a latest Avengers movie.
Is this the end of Spidey? No, web fans. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man stops the spoiler.
Oh, that's it? We don't even see him stop him?
Or does he?
Or does he? Oh, it's to be continued. Holy crap! Better buy the next issue.
Nobody knows
so yeah, it's hard to imagine. Honestly, Kimmy, it is hard to even fathom that Marvel Comics was licensing stuff out to educational programs on PBS. There was a Batman enemy named Condiment Man. Man, I'm glad I missed that. Oh, Library Bot said something, say so. Yeah, Library Bot. Library Bot always says something. We love Library Bot says the say so. Condiment King. Okay, I gotta look it up. Darn it, why does this have to? Or 60s theme song. I do love the Batman 60s TV show. And the reason is because I get the joke. I get the joke with Batman. It was never meant to be taken seriously. The whole joke of Batman is that he takes himself seriously. That was the whole joke. He takes himself seriously, and it works. Oh, good point, Day. Yeah. Be very, very careful. This could end badly, chat. Note to self, do not type in... do not type condom king. Do not type condom man. Spider-Man. Oh, the 6... I thought that was this... Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Judd. I know the animated series. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Spins a web any size. Catches thieves just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. Okay. Condom mint. Oh, I misspelled condom. No, I did it on my own. Condiment. King. Thank you. Oh, God, I started typing condom. Oh, God. Wow, it's a real thing. Oh. Wow. So that's this is so wow. Open in new tab. Wow. Not the open. No, I just want to open the image. Just open the image. I don't want to see the rest. Wow. Who wants some flavor? Matt. No, it was no. Although I did, God, who was it that I sent that to? There was someone I sent. I don't remember if it was Kagami Furi or if it was I don't think it was Rhea. There was someone I did send a link to one of the pics at some point for the full body condom from the Naked Gun. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The light blue one. Oh, the light blue one was yeah, I saw cartoon. Oh my gosh, animated wiki. No. Oh, chat. With ketchup and mustard. Y'all, if ketchup, mustard, and pickles are the limit of your condiments, we cannot be friends. Sussimus. I'm not sussy. Oh my gosh, no. I know I'm not. I can't be. I'm not Sussimus because I specifically said no NSFW docky. I said we will never have a docky officially that is NSFW, so I'm not sus. He has mayonnaise. Oh, now see, I don't like mayonnaise. Sus. No. I like onions. Onions are awesome. I know a lot of people don't like onions. I've been kind of shocked at the amount of VTubers who I've watched who talk about not liking onions. It's just yeah. Heart attack. Mayonnaise, yeah, I have a problem with mayonnaise. Something about a condiment made from eggs, whipped up eggs. It just see his pickle relish hat. Yeah, I see the pickle. I see his pickle. I didn't mean to say it like that. I just meant, yeah, no. I don't like onions because I cry every day. Oh. So do I, Elite. For any variety of reasons. The moment stream ends, the moment I wake up, then turn on the smile once I hit go live. Hey, kids, it's your favorite dancing monkey. I'm one of those people who don't like pickles, onions, or mayonnaise. Really? Okay. Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. I haven't seen anyone with the full gamut. I know plenty of people don't like pickles. I like pickles. Matt needs to try Kewpie mayo. I'll look that up. I'm afraid. I'm going to look it up anyway. Dance, monkey, dance. The pickle talk. Yeah. Japan. Oh, is it? Okay. Now that's the thing. Okay, just to clarify, I can do mayo mixtures. Like I like sriracha mayo and things like that, but just plain mayonnaise on its own is where I have a problem. So Japanese mayo I wonder if you can get that. I'm sure you can in the States. Where would you? All right. I'm going to Amazon because I just realized I'm not logged in. That's number one. And number two, chat. When it says my location, I want all you all to bear in mind. You're not going to dox me because it never gets the location right. My limited, even without a full-on VPN, it never gets it right. Japanese, I know someone who likes hamburgers plain. Really? That's interesting. Now that I haven't seen. Japanese mail. Let's take a look on YouTube. Gotcha. Okay. Party over at Matt's. Why? Just for the mayonnaise? Oh, because of the doxing. Yeah, yeah. My brain is slow. Amazon. Have you ever had Heinz ketchup plus ranch that they, no joke, named Cranch? I saw it in a discount store and I avoided like a plague. I am not a big ranch person. What you talk about, man, I don't even know who you are. That's oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not where I live. I definitely don't live, just so you know, chat, nowhere near it. And if you'd been the one stealing my packages, you'd know that. I haven't had any packages stolen, so I laughed so much at the name. Cranch. Yeah, that's just, okay. QB man. Oh, wow, it comes up right on the top. Nice. Sweet. All right. They probably sell this at Walmart then, too. $5 a bottle, huh? Oh, $5 for a little. Well, $5 for $12.99. You know, that's more than I usually pay for mayo, but I'd give it a try. I'd give it a try. Oh, dear. Never type that Heinz product name in the search. Is there a... Am I going to get myself... Now, see, that's like saying don't push the red button. Did you see the pizza dipped in ranch? I know people who dip their pizzas in ranch. I know some people who do that. I can't. I can't. It doesn't say so. Oh. Ah, gotcha. I see. Okie dokie. Yeah, underbust corsets. Got it. Okay, chat. So there you go. You're a condiment and a corset. Is Mari still on? Yes, Mari is still on. Yay. She's not closing yet, or is she? No. Okay. I gotta make sure. I'll have to head in there once we end, even though we'll be rating eventually to someone else. What were we even talking about? Okay, we did Electric Company. Oh, that's what we were going to do. You know, we always talk about, I mention it a lot, the Fantastic Four. I mention a lot we were talking about Marvel, and I mentioned about how Disney has the Roger Corman, the rights to it. I don't know about Prince, but they've got the rights. They could release the Corman Fantastic Four movie. But there isn't a good copy of the movie online, really. Not a really good one, but we can pull up the trailer. I know there's like a 35mm transfer of the trailer. Yeah. See, this is what's so sad, chat. You can get the trailer. You can get the trailer in HD. There is a full-on restored HD print of the trailer. The movie itself, outside of the surviving video bootlegs, might be lost forever. Y'all want to see it? Y'all who don't know want to see it? Of course you want to see it. Full movie, okay, yeah, that's the low-quality one. Someday we'll do a watch-along of the movie, even though it won't be a great quality. I keep teasing all these watch-alongs. I wonder if they'll ever happen. They'll happen. They'll happen, including one that's one of the unlockables. All right, here we go. Here we go. So this is, yeah. Okay, this is going to be loud, isn't it? So here it is, the movie we never... Okay, now... Okay, this trailer is not in HD. There is an HD version of this trailer. This isn't it, but we'll play it anyway.
From the pages of the world's greatest comic book adventure.
Maybe it is. No, it isn't.
4 heroes on a daring mission in space, but something went wrong.
It looks worse than it is.
Genetically transformed, they become the most powerful superheroes of all time.
The Fantastic Four.
But the
yeah, and it never got released.
Are out to destroy their cosmic power.
But it's still better than any of the ones that did get released. You'll never change my mind on that.
They must utilize all their strength. To put an end to their arch nemesis.
Clobber time.
Yeah!
Fantastic Four.
Yep. Never got released. Coming never to a theater near you. Coming never. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, chat. It sucks that it never got released. There have been so many. There's a really cool I forget what it's called, but there is a really cool documentary about the non-release of the movie where they go through everything, and it's revealed that all the stuff Stan Lee said over the years, because Stan Lee always apparently had said it was never meant to be released. It was only meant to it was never going to be released. Oh no, it was No, that's not true. Nah, it was always going to be released. What happened was that Marvel didn't realize that someone had, I guess the CEO of Marvel, they knew they had an option, but they didn't realize someone was quickly going to make the movie before the clock ran out on that option. And then they found out that that someone had done it like 2 weeks before it was going to be released, and they quickly bought it off to prevent it from being released because they thought it would harm the Fantastic Four brand moving forward. Tell me, can the Fantastic Four brand be harmed any more than it already has been by the movies we got? Seriously, they didn't turn. I mean, the first two, the two with Jessica Alba and whatnot aren't and Chris Evans and Michael Chiklis and whatnot. They're not awful. The next one, the reboot movie, was pretty bad, and the one Disney's gonna have coming up, reports aren't boding well. The one Disney's got on the way, I don't know if y'all have kept up with it, but apparently they've had to do some last minute reshoots because it's testing very, very poorly. And then you got Pedro Pascal saying some stupid stuff, as one does. Spell Stan Lee on Blu-ray. I don't remember the name of it, but it is. I know there's a Stan Lee Blu-ray. I know there was some documentary about him. And there's some... It must not be on here. There's Stan Lee's Mighty Seven, Stan Lee's Superhumans. That's Stan Getz Quartet. But there is a good documentary. I know there's a good documentary on Stan Lee out there. There's a couple of them, too. There's one documentary which I guess is getting pushback, but it's been showing how he was, I hate to say it, but how he was sort of abused in his old age, how they were just shuttling him around from event to event when he didn't really know what he was doing. Which really sucks if that's the truth, that they were just, you know, using and abusing this legend. But what, I mean, that just seems to be what happens. Hydration break again. If you got a drink, take a drink. My drink is empty. Opening another drink. My seltzer is gone, chat. But yeah, one other thing about that, I forget the full history, but one other thing about that Fantastic Four movie, was it on DVD? Okay. The Condor, okay, I don't remember that. I know there's the Stan Lee and Kevin Smith Save the World. I'm not the biggest on Kevin Smith. Mutants, Marvels, and Monsters. I remember that one. I think I might have that one. With Great Power, the Stan Lee story. Okay, that might be the one you're thinking of, because I think I've heard about that one. The With Great Power, the Stan Lee story. Yeah, and then there's the new thing that's out where it's... Yeah, okay. I'll have to take a look at that sometime. Well, you can get it cheap enough. MPI. Oh, it's MPI. Okay, then that's why it's cheap enough. Nothing against MPI. Well, actually, a little bit of it against MPI. MPI, they remaster stuff badly sometimes. But that wouldn't be the case with this. Okay, I'll have to check it out sometime. But yeah, Fantastic Four, one last thing. I hate to just harp on a subject no one cares about but me. But one of the things with that Fantastic Four movie is they had apparently set up, and I talked about this on another stream at one point, they set up a screening of it for a bunch of the, I don't think it was Ronald McDonald House, it might have been Children's Miracle Network, with one of these groups that does the things for the sick children and for the terminally ill children. Apparently they had set up a private screening of that Fantastic Four movie for a bunch of them to be held at the Mall of America. It's okay, we like your yapping. Thank you, Kimmy, bless. They'd set up a screening of it. I'm not gonna look it up which group it was, but it was at the Mall of America, and I guess like a week or two out from the screening for all the little kids, they canceled it. They canceled it. Same here. Thanks, Judd. Yeah, they canceled it. So all the poor little cancer kids, hey, you know, sorry, your dream of seeing your favorite superheroes on the big screen, nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh, you thought, yeah, nope, sorry. Marvel came in, they said no. That really sucks. Do you know, I mean, to me, that's just dirty. That's just dirty. Ugh. That's one of those things that really, that's one of those little Hollywood stories that always has just eaten at me. Wow, never heard that one. Pretty bad. Okay, we'll look it up. I want to make sure that I'm not just remembering crap, because the other day I did remember crap. I went into a friend, someone we've rated before, Kendra Bratton's stream, and it came up the town Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, and I had said that I thought that it was renamed because Don Imus owned the land and he asked people what to name it. And that's what they decided. And no, that wasn't the case. Apparently what it was is it was the TV show Truth or Consequences had a promotion. They said any town that renames themselves after our game show, we'll shoot an episode in your town. So this little New Mexico town renamed themselves Truth or Consequences. So there you go. Fantastic Four. I'm getting distracted. For Corman. It might have been Ronald McDonald. McDonald screening. No, it's not there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's even on the oh, this is a bootleg. Okay, this is something because I got prints of it on archive.org. It's 1993. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what it was. I was partially misremembering it. Okay, 1993 magazine article gave tentative release date of Labor Day weekend 1993. Wow. During that summer, trailers ran in theaters and on the video release of Roger Corman's Carnosaur and Little Miss Millions. I have not seen either of those. Cast members hired a publicist at their own expense to promote the film at a clip screening at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles and at San Diego Comic-Con. Again, if it was never supposed to be released, why would they be hiring publicists for Comic-Cons? And the film appeared as a cover story on an issue of Film Threat magazine. By this time, the world premiere was announced to take place at the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota, January 1994, with proceeds from the event. That's what it is. Proceeds from the event earmarked for charities Ronald McDonald House and the Children's Miracle Network. So there you go. Suddenly, the premiere was halted. The actors received a cease and desist on all promotion. There you go. So it wasn't going to screen it for the little kids. They were just going to raise money for the little kids. And the little kids got no money. Well, I mean, the charities got no money. The little kids weren't going to get the money. You know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Dirty. Scam. You'd think that Marvel Comics would have then and I've never read anything to this this effect. You would think that Marvel Comics then would have been making a massive donation as a make good. Nah, I don't think that happened. Nah. But like I said, the thing about the movie, for those of you who haven't seen it, and I know a lot of you haven't, we might do a screening of it someday. It's a bootleg, so why not? A watch-along, I said screening. A watch-along of it. The thing about the movie is the effects suck. Sorry. The story itself isn't so hot. The costumes are generic, except for the costume of the Thing. The Thing, I mean, you can tell it's rubber, but it's actually a really good rubber suit. I will compliment that. But there are two things the movie really nailed. Number one, the music. The music, which was not heard in that trailer, the music is dynamite. The score for that movie, dynamite. And I don't know if the people who did it, the two kids who did it, ever went to do anything else. But what they nailed was more than anything, the casting and the characters. The casting of the four was really top notch. You had Alex Hyde White as Mr. Fantastic, and he just 100, perfect casting. And like I said, the heart. The story may have not been good, but they understood the heart of the comics and the heart of the characters, which is something that the modern movies can't seem to nail. And I'm not even a big Fantastic Four guy. I'm not a big Fantastic Four guy, but I get enough of the heart of the characters, and that's something that, yeah, never nailed it. Can't have sick people getting our money. We'll release the movie later in a for-profit compilation and get 100% of the money as our return on investment. Well, Daylin, I hate to say it, I honestly wish that was the case. I don't think... Yeah, the acting, the people who were in it, Judd, they really tried. And a lot of them, they were really, really good. The four especially, they were really good. And Joseph Culp, who as Dr. Doom, was good too. So what I understand, Daylin, and I hope this isn't the case, is that when Marvel Comics bought the movie, when they bought the rights back, the rumor is they had every single film print destroyed because they wanted to make sure it could never be released. Thankfully, a bootleg snuck out. Now, my guess is that bootleg probably came from directly within Roger Corman's company, at that point, New Concord. I'm guessing it was a copy of the telecine. So, and what I mean by that is a copy of the tape master that had been created for all the home video releases they were going to be doing, because it's Roger Corman. He's going to put in theaters for a short run, and then it's going direct to video. So I think the bootleg that we have, the source of that, is probably one of the masters or a duplicate of that master of the copy that was going to be used for home video. Because the master is, it's not widescreen. It was shot full screen open matte, and the video is open matte on the bootleg. So easy to matte to widescreen. But yeah, I'm getting myself too much in the weeds now. But the point is, unfortunately, Daylin, I would love it as much as I hate the corporate side of it. I would love it if it wound up in a compilation. Sadly, I think they're gonna, yeah, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. And even if someone cleared it some way, I don't know what the source is going to be, because I think they destroyed it. I think they destroyed it. I think the guy's name who ran it too was Avi Arad. I don't remember who was in charge of Marvel at that time. I want to say Avi Arad. I don't know. I don't know. These names just stick with me. All right. Now I got to look that up. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, became CEO of CCO of Marvel, and is founder, former, okay. Yeah, he was the founder of Marvel Studios. Yep, it was Avi Arad. I got it. I nailed it. And the story goes, too, if you want to know, okay, here's an even weirder twist for y'all. I can't believe we're making this all about the Fantastic Four. One last weird twist with it. Apparently, the only reason that he found out the movie was being made, I said that it was something where they found out the movie was being made and they quickly bought back the rights. From what I understand, the story goes, the rumor mill goes, someone wearing a Fantastic Four t-shirt approached him on a beach, RAAARRR, while he was on vacation and asked RAAARRR what he thought about the new Fantastic Four movie. And that was when suddenly, you know, all the alarms went off in his head. What movie? We're trying to build Marvel Studios here. There can't be another Fantastic Four movie. No. And that's how it happened. So if that's true, then the fact that we never got the Fantastic Four movie is actually all the fault of some guy on a beach who didn't keep quiet. He pulled a Madamus. He yapped. See what happens when you yap, chat? You yap. Fantastic Four gets banned, and you end up in a maid dress. No, wait, no maid dress. Wrong. Bad. No. Hydration break. Think we're gonna have to wrap it because my throat is getting super duper sore. Let me see how Mari is doing. Is she still? Oh, why'd I pause it? Because I'm not smart.
It's very simple.
Okay, she's still going. All right, good. Evidence? No evidence. Wait, no. Oh dear. Thanks for the stream, Madamus. No, don't go. We're gonna do a raid. Don't switch it to the other room. I do the again. Probably. I probably did. Oh, and I never did beady. Hold on. Wrong button. That was the static button. Going back. Hold on. First things first. Okay. So earlier the beady came up. For those of you who don't know the reference, beady, in case you ever hear it again, I'm going to let you know. For those of you who, like me, are not boomers, but want to be cultured in retro sci-fi, beady. If you ever hear that, if you ever hear anyone make that joke, destroyed stuff generally has a way of later being undestroyed. I hope so. Although unlikely, for sure, it is at least possible that the movie might be officially released someday. That is true, Daylin. A good example is not quite Judd. But, I mean, you can blame Star Wars for it, because it is kind of, there is a connection a little, because it was a Star Wars copy. It's a boomer call. No. Well, it probably is. Destroyed stuff. That's a good point, Daylin, because I know one good example I was thinking about the other day was the original Star Trek pilot episode. Gene Roddenberry even cut an interview talking about the color footage for the cage being lost. And the moment he did that, someone popped up with the color footage. So it's always possible. Okay, what do we got? Tweaky. Buck Rogers. Okay, so Tweaky. If y'all have never heard of Tweaky was this little robot there was a sci-fi show called Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. It came out in 1980. I love it for all its flaws. And beady, what's up, Buck? It was a little robot that was supposed to be sort of a cross between C-3PO and R2-D2. It was their thing. And he has this weird, questionably shaped head that I'm now finding myself uncomfortable about, but I know it's not meant to be that way. And he was voiced by Mel Blanc, the great Mel Blanc. The great Mel Blanc, who voiced almost every single Looney Tunes character known to man. Yes, that Mel Blanc. He also voiced Tweaky. So here's some Tweaky. We'll do some Tweaky speak. All right. Tweaky, yay. All right, Tweaky. There you go.
What about Buck?
Indeed.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
Indeed.
Well, at least Tweaky's on my side.
What a bummer.
It's nice to have at least one friend.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, Tweaky. 2 friends.
There you go. Okay, so there. That's the beat. No, wow, Freak must tell us strange facts about Tweak. No! Okay, Tweaky. No. I didn't mean to. But, okay, y'all. I'm not the only one, am I? Am I the only one? Okay, chat, have I been hanging around our good friend and friend of the channel, Rhea Sumire, too much? Is that why I see things like this? Or is it Kogami Freak? What is it? Freak Tweaky, the new freak? No! Okay, yeah. Where's the button? Back to the library, please. It's not my fault. I swear. Oh, where's my BGM? There it is. It's not my fault. His head definitely looks NSFW. Thank you, Daylin. I'm not crazy. But I'm still, yeah, I still shouldn't have said. I shouldn't have said. Those. I wouldn't have even thought that way. I'm telling you, chat, I don't think a year ago I would have even thought that way. I don't know what's happened to me. I don't know what's happened to little Say-So Madamus. Little Say-So Madamus. I mean, you're not crazy, just freaking out. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Okay, so that's the yapping. Just a reminder, tomorrow night, chat. Speaking of, it's okay, don't worry about it. Thanks, Judd. Sussimus. Just a reminder, chat. Before we do anything and before we even set up a raid, let's just quickly pull up, before I talk schedule for the rest of the week, just a reminder, tomorrow night is the full moon. So 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we will be doing the full moon, full goon special of Caladrius Blaze. It could end badly. We'll find out. I don't know. It's a vertical spaceship shooter, but apparently you blow off the clothes of your enemies or something. I don't know. Please don't let me get banned. And then Thursday, Day of the Tentacle Remastered, which is a classic point and click. I don't think I've played the remastered version yet, so that'll be fun. And then Friday, we're going to do Commander... Matt's just chilling. Friday, we're going to do Commander Keen in Goodbye Galaxy. Again, we're going to be finishing that up at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If I was anywhere near Tweaky, I would wear full body condom. Oh, God. Oh, poor Tweaky. I should have looked up and seen if there were any Tweaky action figures that you could still buy anywhere, if there were any new ones. Because now I suddenly want to have the... You like the chibi? Yeah, I need to... we'll be using the chibi model again during Goodbye Galaxy. I used it this past Friday, and it really fit for the Commander Keen thing, I think. So, because Commander Keen's supposed to be a little kid who travels and fights aliens with a football helmet. Yay, football helmet. Why'd I say that like that? That's awful, and that will get me canceled. And reminder, we will not be opening members next week, but the week after next week, so... And I still need to get stuff done for that. I still need to get stuff done. I still need to change the video. I want to cut a promo video. And I gotta change some of the stuff on the membership goals, but I'm not adding a maid outfit to it. Nope. Let's see who we can raid into, chat. Good luck, Matt. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate it. Let's see who we can raid. Let's see who's on. Gotta be someone. Darn, my throat is wrecked. Okay, Choco Ichigo, Pio, Banana, Mercy's on again. We just went into her last. Kuraha AI. Tweaky Helmet Madamus. No! Oh my gosh. Mamie Majoko, Isla Coleman. Ooh, high above my pay grade. Man, everyone that's above my pay grade. Neko's on. Okay, you know what, chat? Let's raid in. Did we just raid into Neko recently? Oh, good night. Good night, Judd. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Let me see who else is on. I want to see. I'd like to raid into someone new, but I'm not really getting anyone. VTuber Finboy fight. Okay, I don't know what the heck that is. And I don't know who this is. I'm gonna have to wait until I find out who they are. Hold on, just a sec, chat. Let me just let me look up this person real quick. Versus drama. VTubers and I. No, I'm not going to do this one because they're mentioning stuff about drama tubers or something. I don't want to risk getting into that. Don't want to get into that. Don't want to risk. Yeah. We're gonna raid into Neko Lolita. She raided us a while back. We'll raid into her again. I like to repay the raid. She's playing Danganronpa Another 2, which is one of the fan-made Danganronpa. I don't know. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've never played the original. But she is playing one of them. One of the fan-made ones. So yeah, there we go. We will... Let me raid into her. Yes, back library message will be, the raid message will be, definitely not wearing a maid outfit back library raid. I just want to make sure that everyone knows it ain't happening. That's the raid message, chat. Definitely not wearing a maid outfit back library raid. And we're going to raid into Neko Lolita. So, you know, I swear, at any point, I'm reminded of when Mari, a while back, was trying to convince me to become a femboy just for a little bit. She was telling me I needed to play Love in Deep Space and just become a limited femboy something or other. Maidamus raid. No! Thank you for the stream ticket. Hey, thank you, Jennifer. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jennifer, Kimmy, Judd, Flash Viewer, Elite, Daylin, Omegs, Twin Opinion, everyone else who stopped by tonight, anyone who I'm forgetting, thank you very much for watching. If you've been lurking, thank you for lurking. If you VOD watched, thank you for VOD watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.